Jerk! Let's go! Cam's a shit kicker, 2 bombs in the lead. Soul Dragon Cougar's no time for fatigue. And he's a shit talker, stirring up the show. Never played a shift, but he's ready to go.
The Cam and Strick Podcast is brought to you by Stifel, one of America's fastest growing wealth management and investment banking firms. Rooted in St. Louis, where success meets success. Welcome to the Cam and Strick Podcast, presented by Stifel, baby. Episode number 389.
89, let's go. Alexander McGillney, what's up? Yank, let's
389.
go. Son of a bitch. Happy Easter. He is risen, baby. Let's go. God dang. Damn good day here in St. Louis. Beautiful day. Leaves are changing. Looks, gosh dang.
Leaves are changing. It's not the fall, dude. That's when they change. Now they grow back.
Why do you have such a buzzkill on everything?
Because they grow
I'm
back.
getting everybody pumped up a little bit.
It's not change. No, it's fall.
Maddie
It's when they
even
change.
understands. The leaves are coming back, baby, and they look gosh
They're
dang.
coming back.
Settle down.
They're coming back.
Buzzkill Andy.
I like that.
Can we just keep the flow going?
Coming
I
back.
love all y'all. What's up? Let's go. Goddamn.
They're coming back.
This is Bud Select, by the way, and only in St. Louis they sell this. I didn't know that. They sell the shit out of this in St.
They
Louis.
don't sell it anywhere else?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty gosh dang sure. Let me know if anybody in Boston or Minneapolis or Saskatchewan has ever seen Bud Select. They sell the shit out of this right here in St. Louis. Son of a bitch.
And let me know if anybody wants to send me some Don Julio tequila, because I've been drinking the shit out of that. That has become my...
Andy's become alcoholic. Andy,
Don't say that,
No,
dude.
no.
No, you can't say
I
that.
chirp myself. It's all good. But sometimes Andy's late, and he's got like, last night was tough. I'm like, well, what'd you do? Well, I partied with Jamie all night. I'm like, that's why you're late. When you go on the road, it's late nights. I get all that. I just have to hear it from him all the time now. That's
Business,
his
dude, they're
excuse.
business trips, and I told you that.
You know.
And I wasn't with Jamie. I was with Bernie
you got-
Federko, the Hall of Famer, this past
That's
trip.
right.
Had a great
The
time.
burn dog.
Saw some celebrities.
Who?
Well, one
John
was...
Hamm?
Yeah, John Hamm came to the hotel. Always great. He picked up the whole tab for everybody.
He's a good dude, man. He loves hockey. Awesome guy.
Good dude. And he's doing a lot of things right now, including filming The
got all
Morning
kinds-
Show on Netflix, I believe.
He's got all kinds of stuff.
I think Jennifer Aniston's in that one.
He's got all kinds of stuff. He's a working son of a bitch.
These guys work.
They
and
work. That's exactly right. They work.
They work.
They got another thing going, and they got another thing
Dude,
going.
they work.
Man, they got people taking care of their schedule.
Long days.
Long days, dude. On your game. You got to bring the heat at 9:30 at night because it's late, and you got to be. The sun's got to be right or whatever.
So
it's just
then I
like, no
hung
one
out
cares.
with Matt McCoy, who is a longtime actor. He played Lloyd Braun on Seinfeld. All the Seinfeld fans out there certainly know who Lloyd Braun is.
We know you tweeted about it.
No, I didn't.
You put it on your
Instagram. I didn't tweet it. I should have. Do you know
know
how
you
many people reacted to that?
1 billion.
Seinfeld is so popular, dude.
I know.
It's like maybe the most popular TV show of all time.
One of them, yeah.
Did you watch it
Yes, when I was young. Yep.
religiously?
When I got older, I did.
Because you're
I
very
didn't-
religious. I mean, this guy acts like he's like, I just didn't look at my phone yesterday because
I didn't look at my phone. I had my family over.
Okay, everyone had family over.
I didn't look at my phone. I need to not look at my phone once in
Okay,
a while.
no, that was good that you
I want to
didn't
see
do
what
that.
every Sunday. I want to see what Andy's phone like. You know
Screen
how,
time is?
Yes.
I'll snapshot it for
Oh
you.
my God. So I didn't look at my phone yesterday, and Andy, of course, like this is what I have to deal with. Like he's like, "Do you see my tweet?"
I didn't
And
say
I'm like,
that.
"No, I didn't
Hey,
see it.
All right,
Like, I
listen,
didn't see it. Did you hear about this about me?" I'm like, "No."
Okay,
I didn't. How dare you? Are you with Jesus? No. I mean, I am. I guess I
That's
did
not
invite
how
him.
it went
I
down.
invited him to my heart back in the day.
So
and I
everyone,
still
we
feel
all
good.
did. We all did.
Did you?
Yeah, at church camp.
I bet you did. Just so you guys know, we did edit a lot of stuff out last week too, because Andy couldn't control himself. He was uncontrolled laughter. I didn't even say anything. I didn't do anything. He talks himself into it for some odd reason. I just give him a look because I know he's full of shit. I just know he's full of shit. I just give him that little look, and he can't stop laughing because he knows he is. We edited out a shit ton last week. There's a lot of stuff going on in the NHL.
Maddie said 30 minutes worth.
30 minutes. Jesus. He couldn't stop.
It would have gone viral.
I know. I mean, I would have let it go on. Like it
Can't want to leave it in.
didn't make me look bad.
If there's a
It
sponsor,
didn't make-
if there's
it
a
didn't-
sponsor
well,
out there that wants to
it didn't make me look
sponsor
bad.
the edits,
Why don't you explain to
you
the
got to
people?
pay a lot of money for us to put that out.
It's just, I'll explain it real quick.
No. So hang on.
I
Can we get back to my celebrity sighting?
Yeah.
With Matt McCoy, who's been in Silicon Valley. He was in Police Academy 5, I believe, maybe 6 too.
Leslie Nielsen.
He wasn't Leslie Nielsen though.
No, I know. Leslie Nielsen's Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah,
he
right.
was the head guy.
In Police Academy?
Yeah, dude.
I love Police Academy movies, man.
Yeah.
So he was in that, but he's really well known for Lloyd Braun from Seinfeld. Do you remember? So you were a Seinfeld fan?
Was he the close talker?
No, he was the guy who he was like Kramer's friend who was in an insane asylum, and then he came out, and he was no longer obviously in the insane asylum. He said something like "insanity now and serenity later" or something like
Yeah,
that.
but I thought that was Costanza's dad. Serenity now, serenity now.
No, I think
Wasn't
it was,
that George's
I think this
dad who
was him,
passed away?
who had the gum.
Who's actually Ben Stiller's dad?
He
in
was
real
getting
life.
the gum from Chinatown.
China.
Yeah.
Let me look this
And
some
then
bitch up.
everything was like,
Let me look this some bitch
like,
up.
am I crazy?
Let me look this up.
No, you're
'Cause
not crazy.
I watch Seinfeld clips all the time still. What's
Yeah.
his name?
Lloyd Braun.
Lloyd.
Braun. Yeah, his
Braun.
wife is married. Very good friends of mine. We hung out on the beach. They ride their bikes there every week. For,
Yeah, I know him.
yeah, you know him.
Goddamn right, I know
Yeah.
him. Oh yeah, he's been in the game a long time.
He's been in the game for a long
He's
time.
been in the game a long.
Did
Yeah,
you
he's-
see my Instagram post?
Yes, I did. God damn.
So I shared
He
that.
sounds like my nieces that came over. I swear to God, it's the same conversation.
Oh, is that what they say to you?
Yeah.
Did you have a good Easter?
You're damn right I did.
So did I.
It was so good. It's just my dad came over too, which is cool.
Oh, good.
I cooked 2 fat goddamn.
Did he stay for
ribeyes.
dinner?
For lunch. We don't stay for dinner on Sundays. You get there at 12 to 3.
Oh,
or 4.
and then you just
And
you
it's-
shut it down.
Downtown Chinatown. That's why I didn't look at my phone.
What about Kate's parents?
They came over too.
Did you watch the Blues game last night or no?
No.
You didn't stay up and watch
No, I
it?
watched it this morning.
You missed a hell of a game.
I know. Robert Thomas got his first hat trick, which is when you look at it, you're like, oh.
He's a passer.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Tell me
But
more
he
about
can score.
No, but still, like for him, like, dude, he's in the mix all the time. Like that was his first hat trick. Interesting.
I know. Well, you would think because
Dude, that was that. Not, I
he's
bet you
had-
a lot of people were like,
Well,
damn,
no, because I think he's had like 15
2-goal games.
multi-goal games. So you would think among those multi-goal games he would have gotten an empty netter or
No
something like
shit.
that.
That's exactly when whoever said that. Maybe it was somebody posted it. Did you break that story?
No, I didn't break that one.
I would have known about that.
Mhm.
But when I saw that,
I would have told you.
I know you would have. I saw that. I'm like, that is interesting. He looked unbelievable. Jimmy Snuggerud, Robert Thomas, and Dylan Holloway look fantastic. And you sit back and you look at Robert Thomas was almost going to get traded.
Who do you think's gonna?
My point is like now I look at this like those 3 together look fantastic. They're dominant. What is it? 15 goals to none since March 1st or whatever the case is. Those 3 are dominating. It's not a fluke. They dominated against the best dominant team in the league. And they stuck out like sore thumbs. Now they play them again coming up here in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
But we'll see what goes down.
I
But
think it's
man, oh, man.
unfair to say he almost got traded.
Well, there's talks about it, which
But they never talked to him about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows what was going on behind the scenes. And I talked to somebody with the organization who said they didn't really have that much going with him. There was nothing to ever go to Robert Thomas about,
Well,
which
it
is
got
why they
out.
didn't.
It got out.
And but a lot of stuff. There's a lot of rumors. I'm not saying that it's true or
Saying.
it's not true, but if the team never even goes to him to discuss a trade, I just think it's a little overblown.
That's
you know what I mean?
completely fair. That's completely.
Yeah.
But still, I think in his mindset as a guy that maybe no one was really.
Oh, he was hearing the rumors.
No shit, and he's
Yeah.
probably like, "Fucking all right, I'll show you what the fuck I can do." Like, what are
Mm.
we doing? Although, where were we 3 months ago? Like, what are we doing? Like, there's a problem at the beginning stages the last couple of years with the St. Louis Blues, and then now you look at it you're like, okay, good now, but now we're squeaking in. Like, are they going to make the playoffs? Probably they have a 5% chance. They've already put themselves in such a hole, and you can't neglect that. You got to look at it like, well, what's going wrong at the beginning stages of these?
And
And there's injuries, Andy.
Listen, and
still.
Robert Thomas was one of those that was hurt. He got hurt in the second game of the season.
I know.
Second game of the season,
Holloway.
never felt good until after the Olympic break, where he had a procedure during the Olympic break to clean up the injury. And listen, I take him for his word on that because he looks unbelievable since the Olympic break.
Yeah,
he did this last year coming out of the Four Nations too. And listen, I can't put my finger on it. Doug Armstrong can, though. He gave me a hell of a quote on.
And you're not going to tell the people?
I'm going to say it right now.
Oh, cool.
Because I posted it actually on my Twitter, what he had said on my other podcast, Hockey Sense. But when he came on and he talked about how they basically just checked a box at training camp. They tried to roll it back from the season before, same lines, same D pairings. They didn't practice hard enough in training camp. They didn't approach training camp the right way. They didn't dress the right lineups in specific games in the preseason.
Mixing guys
and
too much.
Therefore, they didn't have a good camp. And when you don't have a good camp, then sometimes that can translate into not having a good start to the regular season. And that's exactly what happened. Their goaltending wasn't very good in the first month of the season, maybe the first month and a half of the season.
Maybe more than
And
that.
once you get that far behind, man, it is what it is. Now you factor in injuries, the condensed schedule, all the other stuff that comes with it. Holloway, you mentioned, got hurt. Snuggerud got hurt. They weren't getting the same type of production for the back end that they got last season, where a guy like Parayko had 16
Besides
goals.
Justin Falk,
Yeah, but,
at the time, he was the only one rocking and rolling. You got to give him the credit.
offensively,
Yeah.
sure. But defensively, they weren't good at all. Their
not at all.
defense inside their own end, the first couple months of the season, as bad as it gets.
Terrible.
Really bad. Not as bad as Anaheim, because I'm watching Anaheim play right now. Their defense is absolutely horrendous. I don't know how they're in the mix for first place in that division. Their goal differentials, what are they, minus 30 something? Look that
Yes.
up for me. Their goal differential
not gonna do
for
it.
Anaheim.
See, when you
What's
point
their-
like that,
what's their what's their goal
Hold
differential
on one
for
second,
Anaheim?
Let's see here, right
That
quick there.
team, I was talking to Joel Quenville at the beginning of the year when they were red hot and they were winning all these games, and he said, "Yeah, we're not that good. Pump the brakes. We got a lot of work to do."
13.
Yeah. How many other teams in a playoff spot right now are minus?
who do you think?
I would say one
In
other
a wild
team.
card spot.
The Flyers,
They're okay.
and they're
No,
like
there's
barely minus, right?
Let's see.
Barely negative.
Yeah, they're -3. One other team that's in the mix right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Which conference?
Central Division?
Oh, okay. So it would be Utah.
We're trying to catch them. No, Utah's plus
Well,
30.
I said so. Nashville. Yeah.
You said it.
Well,
I don't think you did. It's okay.
yeah, Nashville.
It's fine.
For some reason, I was thinking.
I know you were right there. It's fine.
Yeah.
But
I thought we said
I'll give you
Nashville.
credit whenever you do say
Yeah.
something right.
Okay, that's
It's
all good. It's
No
all
big
good.
deal.
But again,
But I get what you're saying.
the Blues. So I'm with you, man. A lot of people. You don't think they're asking that question internally? They're not celebrating internally that they're winning all these games down the stretch. I think it's probably making them even more angry because
What do you think? What do you think of this?
because
what do you think?
this
Andy?
is the team they should have been all season and they weren't. And now
you can.
it's going to be hard. Listen, they're 3 points out today, but after tonight they're going to be 5 points out
No matter
because
what.
LA and Nashville are playing each other. So they got to really.
LA's goofy too.
They're no good either.
Nashville's goofy. They've been goofy all fucking year.
Nashville's goofy, but they've got, I think, the best roster. Like LA's roster doesn't even do much for me. San Jose is like one team with Celebrini on the ice. Celebrini, if San Jose makes the playoffs, he better win the Hart Trophy.
Yeah, I agree.
As much as I love McKinnon,
I know.
and I would love to see Cooch win. If Celebrini doesn't get it and they want to give it to Cooch, I'm all good with that.
We talked about Cooch
Because Kucherov, man, like I don't think he's won a Hart Trophy, has he?
I don't know.
I don't think he
but
has.
He should.
And he needs one. He's so good, man. This guy should not end his career or go his entire career without winning one.
God, the East,
Celebrini's
man.
going to have a chance to win a lot more, but he is their entire team. And I mean it, dude. They have nothing else.
I know.
What is he at, like 105 points right now?
Yes. Something like
What's
that.
Will Smith? He's the second leading scorer on the team. He's got like 49, 50 points, something like that.
It's the biggest gap in all of hockey.
Like
right?
he's their whole team. So San Jose is one team when Celebrini's on the ice, and they're another team when he's not on the ice. So they're a contending team or a playoff team when he's on the ice, and they look terrible. Although I like that Wenberg. He's not a bad player either.
He's a good player. I got to give a couple more shots. Now they're on giving shout-outs.
Mm-hmm.
Crosby. Jesus.
Again.
Jesus. And he just
I stared at his numbers the other day.
He is just, I love him so much. Even like in a locker room, he's just so cool. There was a video of him and Evgeny Malkin.
Malkin's son.
And Evgeny Malkin's like picking the son's nose, just like clean. I don't know why that, I don't know why. It reminds me, you just clean his foot.
He just said cleaning his nose. He's like a dad, you know what I mean?
And his little son, Nikolai, is like, Daddy, I'm not going to and Crosby asked him a question. It was so
He's
damn
like,
funny.
I didn't see you at warm-up.
He's like, no, Daddy, I'm not going anymore.
He said, no, I'm not going because every time I go, he doesn't score.
You don't score. And he looks just like Evgeny. It's the cutest goddamn little
sequence. And
sequence.
Evgeny's like, well, then don't come anymore. Then he puts up a hat trick.
I know. It's just, I love it so much. Crosby's so cool. They even ask him about it. He's just like, my teammates, my, and I know that's the way it's always, but I do think
what
does
your shirt say?
It's just Spasenmore.
How come I don't have one?
You know our sponsor that we have?
How come I don't have one?
She probably just wants to hook me up. She
Really?
didn't hook me up, and I hoard them in the basement. She just hooked me up.
Did you get your?
She just hooked me up.
Did you get your sauna and everything yet?
Not yet. We'll get into that. Can we just talk hockey? Why do you get distracted?
I
Take
see
an Adderall.
this shirt.
Take an Adderall.
you go.
Shirt. Once I start talking, Andy's got to ask a question.
Okay, so
Crosby, shout out. What's up, baby? Let's go.
So I'm staring at Crosby's stats the other day. Could he or will he? Some people I asked this question to, and they're just right off the bat, they're like, "Oh no chance." I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? Will he get to 2,000 career points?
And he's at
1756, I think. He needs like 245 points.
How old is he? So I'm 41.
Doesn't matter. He's
no. I'm just.
He's
you
a
can't
point.
Ask, wait.
No.
You can't ask that question. You just can't ask how old he is. I can't ask that question. You shut me right down.
Because
I'm 41. He's an 87. I'm an 85.
So he's 39?
Dude, he could do that.
Because I'm saying, like,
he could do
he's
that.
Still a point per game guy this year.
He could do that.
He's really not slowing down. He had the injury. He would have been up at around 80 points if he didn't get hurt.
He is
maybe
him.
North of 80. He is him.
There it is.
He is risen.
He's not Jesus. Oh, my God. Andy.
Well, they say McDavid is.
No, he's not either. Nobody is.
That's true.
Besides Jesus himself. Mm-hmm. That's all. No big deal. Who cares? East is tight. The East is tight.
Yeah,
God dang. Mm-hmm. Red Wings, how you doing? Jesus.
What if their general manager's name was Joe Simpson?
See ya years ago. Joe Simpson, you're out of here. Gone. What is going on here?
But I like Yzerman. I feel like
I love them too.
Well, let me break it down to you like this. I think they're better coached this season than they have been maybe in the past. At least they played better hockey. Patrick Kane took a terrible penalty.
Shot on our boy. That's a shot on our boy.
I know. And I'm not saying I'm not saying he wasn't a good coach. I'm just saying this guy Blashill, he's done a good job for now. We'll see where this goes now. Moving forward. They had the new coach.
That sucks.
Their defense they just kind of become.
This sucks.
They're just so inexperienced in reality that it's a long season. That's the biggest challenge, man, for all these teams. The NHL season's a long season, so we get caught up with who looks great through the first 40, 50 games.
Oh, man.
But what about when everybody turns it on and every point matters? Not that it doesn't in the first half of the season, but we all know that the hockey's different in games 50 through 82 probably than they are through the first half of the season.
When you have the Olympics and the superstars are thinking about come on, you're telling me these guys aren't thinking about the Olympics?
And
are you out of your damn mind?
Detroit, I just look at their D, they just break down, man, late in the season.
Again.
So I do like the direction of the franchise. I feel like they've got some good young players and some better players on the way. But, eventually, just like we said about Buffalo, and everyone wants to celebrate Buffalo. Listen, I'm all about celebrating Buffalo getting back in. I think it's great that they're back in the playoffs. But when you miss for that many years in a row, it's such an embarrassment. My attitude is more like, okay, it's about time. Welcome back. Okay, welcome back. We're happy for you. But you're an embarrassment that you missed that many years in a row.
And not to mention, it's not good for hockey.
And look at all your first overall picks and all this shit that you've had to help you get back in the playoffs. So it's all good. But and you guys traded away all these great players. You guys have been a mess. So I'm not celebrating you too much.
Well, no, and not to mention, you got to do something now. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're in. Cool. You get fucking swept. You out of your fucking.
They might come out of the East, dude.
Dude, You got to go do something now.
Okay.
Now you're there. You got to do something.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm giving you one of these claps right now. I want to give you one. Okay, first round, then second round. Get going. Now what? Are you that good? You never know what the hell next year is going to bring. Could be injuries out the wazoo. What are you this year? You
I
made
feel
it in
like
good for
they
you.
might be.
What now? Let's go.
I feel like they might be that good. And again, all they do is pick in the top 5 every year for the most part.
I know. So figure it out. God.
All these teams, Detroit too, they've had a ton
Who
of
else are
high
we not
draft
talking
picks.
about? Like Carolina. Like, what are you going to do? I can't wait for this play.
How about Nashville? They wanted our boy, Eric Tulsky.
Oh, my God. I saw that.
And
They turned it
They all want you, Tulsky.
They wanted to talk
And
to
Tommy
Eric.
Dundon was like, hell no. You can't talk
Big
to him.
Eric, what's up?
Although I
Yeah,
hear
baby.
Nashville, sources say
Sorry?
that, because remember I was thinking like maybe they would go after a high-profile president and pay him money, and I thought the ownership was going to open up the checkbook and they were going to spend money. I'm hearing that's not the case. They're looking to go on the cheap.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Well,
Nashville's going on the cheap.
well, how about this? And we even brought this up, and this is the biggest topic going in the show. Now you got Pete DeBoer. You got him getting signing with the Islanders.
Mhm.
Patrick Wall out. Like everybody's talking like, God, it's the same coaches, man. Besides Patty when he got hired, kind of just being recycled. You think, Islanders are probably like, this is a long-term thing. Like, let's go. Might as well do it now. Because wouldn't Pete be? All these teams are probably at the end of the year going to be.
They
looking
gave
through.
him what he wants.
Yeah. All right.
And you know what? The Islanders are like, hey, we're going to get him now before he's got to compete with all
Exactly.
these other teams.
Everybody else at the end of the year.
And I reported he got the rest of this season plus 4 more years after this year. So they gave him what he wants. And listen, I understand when people criticize the recycled coaches, but who's being recycled?
The big boys.
Like they're damn good coaches. And if I'm an owner or a general manager, I want a Pete DeBoer coming in.
Yeah.
I want John Tortorella coming in. I want Bruce Cassidy coming in. Cassidy just kind of grinds on guys, I think, to where the environment becomes not fun, and certain guys obviously can't handle it, and so they wear out their welcome so quickly. But he's a winner, man.
Who doesn't grind on guys? You don't think Pete DeBoer is going to grind on you? Oh, you're damn right he will.
He will.
Berube? No, he's not going to grind on you.
I know.
You're damn right he is.
I'm just saying.
Who are the
like,
big boys?
like,
Coop will get pissy
but-
at you too.
But it's one thing for Patrick Waugh to get fired with a handful of games to go, because I think there was some speculation even last summer, some questioning whether they were going to keep him or not. And you have these coaches that are available. I just think like it just doesn't happen overnight. It's not like Matthew Darsh just called Pete DeBoer like yesterday. I'm like,
No.
hey, you want? He's been talking to him.
Since we
My
had him
guess for weeks and weeks and weeks. Watch our team. Watch our team. Watch our team. What do you see? What do you like? What do you don't like? What are we doing wrong? Prior to the official decision being made and to them deciding to bring him in. So this is a long process. And, now they got a top coach. I like Patrick Waugh, but it just wasn't working. They got to get in. You look at how close they are right now and where they've been all season long. The Islanders got to get in. So this is desperation mode. And
Yeah,
we've
they're
seen
1 point
two
out.
teams do this now late in the season who are kind of trending going in the wrong direction. We always see the bump that you get when you hire a new coach. So maybe this gets the Islanders going.
I hope so.
But listen, they're similar to Detroit from the standpoint that I just think it's such a long year that a lot of guys just start breaking down. They become a little bit undisciplined late in the season, Cam. They've put a lot on that young kid, Matthew Schaefer, right?
And their goaltending.
And their goaltending. He plays every single game.
The best goalie in the league.
And, they're...
Another Russian.
Yeah.
I root for them. I do. I like they've been aggressive. I like that, and I like their team. I think they're still tough. Pete DeBoer is going to get them going. This is going to be interesting. Look at this, how tight it is, Andy. Ottawa, right there, 90 points. Like fucking Philly's still like 90 points. Boston's okay. Detroit, Columbus was they had a little grind there where they're figuring things out. Now they're kind of not in the mix anymore. Jesus.
Columbus. See, that's another
Columbus is
example.
like, goddamn.
They brought in Bones too early.
Yeah.
They should have brought him in later. But they're right there. What are they, 2 points out?
Yeah, I know.
But see, Columbus is another team. You got to get in.
Got to get in. God, Anaheim did not look good the other night. The Pacific Division is god awful. Jesus
Anaheim
Christ.
looks terrible. Their
Look
defense is so
terrible.
bad. I know they didn't have Gudis. They didn't have Minutyukov. I can never say his name. They didn't have him in the lineup either, so they're missing a couple of D.
Yeah.
But, man,
Hey, I'll tell you that.
listen, Cam, go look at the goals they gave up
I know.
last night. Well,
I watched everything.
so what was I going to say if you say I know? What was I going to say?
They let up goals left and right.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
every goal's like a
Yeah.
breakaway. How many
Yes.
breakaways?
A breakdown.
2-on-1s, every
2-on-1.
everything's a breakaway.
Pinching at the
And-
wrong time.
And I watch. Listen, teams should be lining up and licking their chops to play Anaheim in the first round.
Yeah, they're not scary.
I had somebody ask me
Troy Terry's going to get you.
with Anaheim, who do you think we would rather play, Edmonton or Vegas? I'm like, shit. I wanted to be like, dude, they're lining up to play you guys. Edmonton or Vegas, they'd love to play against you guys. McDavid will have
Troy Terry's going to get you. Keep your head up when he's on the ice.
McDavid will have like 20 points in that round.
They play physical.
And so they're going to fall out of the
yeah.
they're not going to win the division. And so they may end up in third. I don't know if LA can catch them out of the Pacific. What's LA at? 81 right now?
Yeah, they're right there.
So they're 5 points back, right? Of Anaheim?
Yep, 81, 87. Yeah.
Or 6 points back.
6.
So,
And then, they're right there with that. Like this,
but LA's no good either. What a terrible division. I'm seeing these teams.
What is going on here? But at least Vegas has a goddamn.
They've got a roster.
Yeah, but Vegas, they're probably so worn out. They've been in the mix a long time, dude. I'm sorry. A lot of those guys, those core guys, have been in the mix for a while.
But I'm not going to be too critical on Anaheim because I love the fact that they put themselves in this position.
Yeah, sure.
Like it didn't take them I think they missed since 2017 or something like that.
So
how long has it been since they've been out of the playoffs? Anaheim. It hasn't,
been a while.
It hasn't been like a Buffalo run though.
No.
Or Detroit.
Hey,
has
who's
it?
the next team in sports with the longest run without making the playoffs in the 4 major sports? Maddie,
4 major sports,
Yeah.
dude. You're making me think like.
Oh, sorry. Like,
'Cause, like-
it's NFL.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The Raiders?
No. That's a good. I saw this. Maybe I got. The Jets.
I guess. Okay.
How long have they
They're
been?
terrible too.
No shit. Is that it? Now that Buffalo's in, I think it's the Jets. So we're just looking things up. No big deal. We love all you guys out there. Hopefully you guys
I
had a
gotta
lovely
see-
Easter. You know what I mean?
I got to see.
Lovely Easter.
So the Ducks last made the playoffs in 17-18.
Yeah, okay,
So it's been a long time. At least they're going to get in.
Yeah.
So, and Joel's obviously improved that team. But their goaltending, Cam, Dostal, he's got like 29 wins on the year, but his save percentage is like not very good. His goals against is not very good. So he's got a bunch of wins.
Leo Carlsson
They've won a
call
lot of
somebody out?
overtime games and stuff like that too. I like Leo Carlsson.
Yeah, so do I.
He's sick. And I like that Beckett Seneca.
Yeah.
They got a lot of
Talked
good.
about him a long time
They
ago.
got a lot of good young players on that team. And a lot of good fun forwards, you know. Cutter Gauthier not playing right now. He's a hell of a player. I remember when we had Brian Boucher.
Yeah.
And it was shortly after Philly traded Gauthier, and it was a big issue because he didn't want to sign there with the Flyers.
Yeah.
And all the Flyers brass and the alumni, they were all like super annoyed by this kid. Now, like, how dare you turn your back on the Flyers?
I agree.
They were pissed. And I remember Boucher saying specifically on the podcast, being like, listen, he'll go on and he'll score 40 goals for Anaheim, but whatever, blah, blah, blah. I was like, not happy he left. And here, this kid's hurt right now. He's got 38 goals.
Yeah, I know.
And he's going to score 40. He's
Wonder
sick,
what that's
dude.
all about. Wonder what that's all about.
What do you mean?
Not going to Philly,
I don't know.
you know?
Oh, something happened in like their negotiations beforehand when he was at BC where he wanted to go straight to the NHL, I believe.
And then they said,
And they wanted him not maybe to go to the minors to finish out the year. I forget, something like that.
that's it? Ooh, okay. That could have happened with a lot of other teams. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're like, no.
Would you rather play in Anaheim or Philly?
Listen, probably Philly be for me.
Anaheim's cool,
I
man.
like-
Orange
No
County.
shit, it's
Orange
cool.
County's
Of
a good
course it
spot.
is, but Philly's cool too. If you're successful in Philly, they love you there. Like I kind of like that. I kind of like that atmosphere a little
Easy
bit more.
travel.
Pretty easy travel. You're right. You're on the East Coast. It's cold. Don't get me wrong. Anaheim, a lot more travel, but you're on the beach doing your thing. Those are two like boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know. I like to
Answer
play
the question.
Well,
You're like PK last night at ESPN.
I feel I like to play for Philly.
He wouldn't answer Steve Levy's
I
questions.
play for Philly. I've always thought about that. I could have been a Flyer. Shit kicking motherfucker, baby. They love that shit. Like Riley Cote, a little shout out. What's up? God damn.
PK's like, you gotta shoot the puck. Just shoot the puck. Just shoot the puck. Shoot the puck. Shoot the puck. You gotta shoot the puck. Shoot the puck. Shoot the puck.
Okay. We get it.
I'm like, okay, you got what else?
Oh yeah. I didn't see him that much. Like
He did the it wasn't during the Blues game, it was another game I saw him do the night before. Rangers maybe.
yeah.
I don't know.
Bunch of blowouts.
Shoot the puck. You gotta shoot the puck.
Well, sometimes you do.
But I'm waiting for like something
Yeah.
else.
You're yeah.
He
Like
basically
break it down.
Break it down for me.
Break it down.
You said shoot
Break
the
it down.
puck for like 5 minutes straight.
Break it down.
We got that part.
You know. Oh, it was a Colton Parayko thing. That's what it was.
Yeah. And so the interview and the questions I was being asked were basically suggesting that this was a done deal, that he was going to Buffalo.
Yeah, I remember.
During the interview, I got a text
We're all in the
from
locker
a
room.
very good source who says, this report is premature.
Yeah. And he
And
didn't,
I followed that up by saying this must have to do with him and his no trade clause and not looking to waive his no trade clause or not willing to make a decision if he's going to waive his no trade clause as we sit right now.
And he didn't say.
And then they asked me, do you think he will? And I said, no, I don't.
But Drake didn't say he's going there officially. He just said this is what it looks like.
Correct.
It's going down.
Correct.
Where everybody looks at it like, damn.
Right.
But if you really listen to what he tweeted and what he said, it's like this sources say this is happening. We
But
don't know
he needs
yet.
to waive.
He needs to waive.
So that's what I mean. It was like, it wasn't directed
It got some people so
right.
like,
But then people followed up his reporting, suggesting it was like a done deal that
saw that too.
this is happening whatsoever, blah, blah, blah. He's going to Buffalo.
It blew up.
It blew up. And so I'm being questioned.
blew up.
And so listen, I already had a player tell me, dude, he ain't going to Buffalo. Okay. So I had a player tell me before I had even like talked to anybody.
I think we all kind of.
Okay. And so then when I get that text and say, hey, this report is premature, that just confirmed what I already thought and what my conversations had been like with other people. So I said, this must have to do with his no trade. And they said, do you think he'll waive it and go to Buffalo? In the interview, go back and watch it.
I know.
And I said, no, I don't think he'll go to Buffalo.
No.
Now, some would say, well, Buffalo's this good and that good. Listen, once they start getting players to waive their no trade, premier players.
They're not there yet.
Then they'll officially have arrived. Now, they've drafted a bunch of great players.
No doubt.
And they've made some
They're in
trades.
a good spot right now.
You know, by getting Tage Thompson and
Yep.
whatnot. They've let a lot of great players leave and whatnot.
Yes,
so
they did.
if they are able to have a deep run here, maybe that will change the opinion or the perception that players around the league have of Buffalo.
And that'd be
teams will start, our players will start waiving their no trade to go there. But I just don't think we're there yet, especially when a player like Parayko, for example, we're using him as the example. He has 4 years left in his deal. That's a big time commitment. It's not like he's got 1 year left or he'd be a rental. And maybe if he's a rental, yeah, okay, I'll go to Buffalo, finish out the year. They got a good team. Maybe we have a chance to win
good
the cup.
defense.
Yep.
But they're not there yet. Okay. And we talked about this a month ago. They're not there yet. And Colton Parayko's like, what? I like Tage Thompson. I like where they're headed. I like their passion this year. I like that they've made the playoffs, or they were going to make the playoffs even in this decision. They were,
And that was the rumor with Robert Thomas too. You think he was going to go to Buffalo?
No.
Now, if Buffalo goes to the conference final this spring,
That's a different story, Andy.
and if
they go toe to
or
toe,
if they go to the Stanley Cup final,
have to be that.
then maybe again the perception with players around the league changes. And if this situation pops up again,
Different story.
with elite players around the league,
I would
established
say-
players, maybe they do waive and they do go to Buffalo.
I would say that they have to go to the Stanley Cup final this year for next year. People to be
Whatever.
like, let's go. No,
Whatever.
but I'm saying that's what they need to do.
Yeah.
Or go to Game 7 in the. I just think they need to make such a big splash to where that's going to attract people. Or they got to do this for 3 or 4 years straight.
Real
She's
quick,
fine.
I barbecued some steaks last night, and
But they were good.
They turned out so damn good.
How'd you do it?
Medium
Don't
rare.
waste the time, but how'd you do it real quick?
Medium
Give
rare.
me step by step real quick,
Okay.
because I did the same thing, because I did 2 ribeye, and I cut them like sashimi for everybody, and I made little sauces. Sashimi!
Like sushi?
Yes. I cut it like sushi.
Can you put it over some rice?
I
Like
put
some
it-
rice?
No, I just had them like take a fork and go boom and dip it in.
Damn, little thin little
Like
pieces.
they do at Peter Luger.
Okay, so where'd you do you do that on the grill
No,
or in the,
no,
in the
no.
oven on the
You
stove?
explain to me.
Okay, no problem.
What the fuck you fucking
So
did.
I had one like flank steak.
Those are
Oh
easy.
no, it wasn't the flank steak. It was like the top, like the top loin or something. Shit, I forgot what it was. It was something sirloin top or something. And I read that it's like the healthiest cut of the steak.
How'd
So
you
I got those.
How did you prepare
and then I
it?
had 3 thick
How'd you prepare it?
New York strips.
How'd you prepare it?
So
Give me step by step.
I took them out of the wrapper.
Are they frozen?
No, they weren't.
Okay.
These I bought yesterday and cooked them
That's what
yesterday.
you're supposed to do. Go on.
And I took them out. Obviously, I wanted to set them at room temperature. So I
Did you
fired up.
wash them?
No, I damped them down
Okay.
just to dry them out a little bit. And I got my Traeger going. Turned the Traeger on and
What temperature?
I put it up to 500.
Yeah.
I wanted a really hot Traeger.
Yeah.
So I let it smoke on its own for probably a good 60, 70, 80 minutes before I even put them in there.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
No, but it was nice and hot.
Yeah, but you don't have to do 60,
It
70,
was nice
80
and hot.
minutes
I
before you
put
do that.
some Paul's
You're wasting.
Market Quebec seasoning on there. And then I have a little bit of Sugar Fire barbecue seasoning that I just put on there as
With
well.
sugar?
Sugar Fire is the name of the
No,
restaurant.
no, no. I know, but is it barbecue steak seasoning? Because it could be barbecue ribs. So you never want to put sugar on beef. So if there's sugar on that you would put on pork,
Yeah.
it just tastes different.
Okay.
It's okay. You've been doing
I
good
didn't
so far.
put-
I'm not.
I didn't
I'm
put
not
that
tripping.
much of
and
that
when I
on there.
said, "Did you wash the beef?" I was trying to get you, and you didn't fall for it. So I got to give you props.
I
for
didn't
that.
wash the chicken either.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't even.
I
want
just damp it down.
Damp it down. Like
Hey,
you wash
I'm
it.
not
Then
into
fuck-
washing.
Listen, it cooks off anyway. I don't know.
Okay.
People can bitch about that.
Okay,
so
I
seasoning.
put the Quebec seasoning on there, and then a little bit of Sugar Fire barbecue seasoning. Now that you say that, I won't do
know.
that again. And I
don't think
didn't.
so.
I didn't want to use
Salt,
it.
pepper,
I know. I
That's-
put some salt on there too.
salt, pepper. Know what
Yeah.
the steak seasoning is,
Some-
and know what the pork.
Some
seasoning
Himalayan
Is.
sea salt, baby.
Yeah, that thick. Pat it down.
Yeah.
Pat. Get the edges. Dip.
But
dip.
I don't turn it over and do the other side though, because I didn't want all the seasoning to fall off.
No. You pat it down. It ain't falling off. It sticks into the meat. It crawls into the meat.
Okay.
So you have.
I just didn't.
You're doing fine.
I didn't
I'm
do
not
the other
making fun
side.
of
I
you.
didn't do the other
Andy,
side.
do both sides.
Yeah.
And let it sit for a long time.
Okay.
To get back into room temperature too, because it's in the fridge. It's still cold. That takes.
Never had it in the
you-
fridge. I took it straight from the grocery store.
Well, you had the day before. You said you got it.
No, I got it that day.
You said the day before.
No, that day.
Now you're getting weird.
What do you mean?
Now you're getting.
I got it that
no,
day. I didn't say the day before.
You never put it
You
in
have
the
to go
fridge.
back and
Wait,
listen.
You got it. Went right to your house and then
Yeah,
Cooked
I went
it?
to the grocery store about 4 o'clock.
and cooked it at what time?
Well, about 5:10. I had let it sit out at room temperature with the seasoning on it.
Okay.
Okay.
But you didn't season the other side of it?
No, I didn't do that. I know normally
Why
I do.
would you not
I don't
do
know. I just
that?
did one side.
What does that mean? So one side was seasoned, was
And Ty was like,
hey, don't
good seasoning.
hey, don't edit any of this, Maddie. Seriously, it's all good. We got work to do.
And I
with
had
you.
my Traeger apron on too, because I'm a Traeger
so
ambassador.
how you never like show the middle part of anything.
I know. I don't
Why
know.
do you think that is?
Dude, it came out perfect. It was like pink on the inside. Medium rare.
Oh man,
120 degrees, my internal
you
temperature.
seasoned one side and not the other. I don't know if I believe a lot of things you're saying now. I gotta shut my mouth when you talk
Why?
because
Just
I
let me
guide you
talk.
into the right.
No,
Yeah.
I
And then
don't.
you're like, yeah, not the day before. It was right when I got there. Now I
Dude.
feel like you're lying to me, and I don't like
No,
it.
I'm not. So let me finish, dude. So I didn't do the other side, but then I put it. So I put it in my Traeger, my hot Traeger, with my Traeger apron on. I'm a Traeger ambassador. It's great to be an ambassador for Traeger. Once again, this summer we'll bring you lots of different recipes and lots of barbecue cooking this summer with my Traeger. So look for that coming up on YouTube. Actually, Cam and I may start a barbecue channel.
I mean,
No, I'm thinking about it.
I might do it.
Let's do it.
I'll do it. I'm not scared. I'm not scared to do that.
Okay.
I just.
Because don't be, dude. You just come over to the house, dude. Put it on my
Why
Traeger.
would I go to your house?
Well,
Go
we'll
to my
switch it up.
house.
It's like a schedule. I get home games. You get home games.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. All right. So
Speed it up.
put it on the Traeger. I left it on the Traeger for about 13, 14 minutes on each side, which is a little bit longer than I normally would. But it was cooking so beautifully. I just didn't want the sound of it was incredible. I wanted to, but it still came out pink on the inside. So it was perfect. A little chewy though.
13, 14 minutes each side.
A little chewy.
How fucking thick were those motherfuckers?
So thick. You see? Look at this, dude. Look how thick these things are. You saw how thick they are.
Does Lori know how to cook?
Look at that. That's thick, man.
13, 14 minutes each side thick? Ooh, no.
Yeah.
Not even close, dude. I got the same things.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I got pictures, and Kate's posting things right now. Kate is posting my lovely Easter, and I'll show you exactly what I cut open for the family.
So
I'll show you the end result.
I went to
Both sides seasoned.
I went to Whole Foods to get my steaks, and I normally I go to Paul's Market, but they're closed on Sundays, and Whole Foods was open. And
fucking hippie ass place.
No,
I hate Whole
so
Foods.
I'm getting all grass-fed beef.
Yeah.
Which is, I think is better, way better for you. So everything's grass-fed in my house.
Man, you go fucking to Deerberg's, it's grass-fed. What do you mean?
You gotta pay a little extra for it.
Well, yeah. You go to Deerberg's, you're paying extra.
Do you know
you're
that
not going to save a lot?
My
like I
wife
used to
just
go to.
got a membership. We never had one, dude, because it's really not that close to our house. But we just
Sam's?
got a Costco.
Yeah. Goddamn right, Andy.
Do you have one?
Yeah. Kate does. Kate has fucking all
So
the
I
Costco.
still haven't been yet.
I don't go in there. Haven't been in there.
Ty loved it.
Good.
He's like, you should see this place.
I gave Ty a lesson a couple months ago. I don't know if Andy wants me to do another one.
No, I do.
He needs round 2.
Okay. Well, maybe this Wednesday we'll
He
do it.
needs round 2.
Maybe this Wednesday. Cam wanted to be paid and compensated.
No, I didn't.
That's his new job.
No, I kind of like. It's got to be Wednesday.
Okay.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm already there.
All right, we'll do
Let's
it this
go.
Wednesday. Let me double check and make sure there's a stick and puck, and then we'll be good to go.
I didn't scare your mom when she was there at all.
No.
All right.
She's cool.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. So anyway, any other questions about the steaks, let me know. I did want to pass one thing along. The weather in Oklahoma, dude. They have weather. Oklahoma has weather that the rest of the world doesn't have. You know that? It's different in Oklahoma than anywhere else in the world.
God. Stupid thing to say.
What do you mean?
Well, if they get more tornadoes, there's a lot of states that get tornadoes. A lot. If you're talking specifically about tornadoes, that is somewhat correct, although there was still tornadoes over in Europe over the past couple of weeks.
Over in Europe?
Yep.
Do you know I missed
Wait. Explain what you're saying. They have the
different weather
compared to St. Louis?
like this?
How?
Well, David Payne.
How?
David Payne. You know who David Payne is, right?
No. But how?
You don't know who David Payne?
My ex-coach?
No, that's Davis Payne.
Davis Payne.
Oh, you don't know who David Payne is?
The weather meteorologist?
Like
What about him?
Like, oh, no, that's not what I'm talking about. You don't know who he is?
No, I don't.
He's the most. Well, he replaced.
All right, I know.
You know who he replaced?
The good old
He
boy.
replaced Gary England, dude, years
The
ago
good
in
old
Oklahoma.
boys.
This is the most famous weather person
What do you say?
because you can't say weatherman.
At
You know that, right?
the racket club, you can't. That's what they worry about there.
What is it called?
The Creve Court Racket Club.
Weather person.
Weather person. People kind. Remember Justin Trudeau said that? That motherfucker.
Do you know that I hear NHL broadcasters call lines persons?
Oh, God. That's all good. Oh, my God. I talked to fucking...
So anyway, so this
Chrissy
guy...
Weidman told me a story about COVID up in Montreal in the locker room the other day. And it made me fucking almost puke.
What happened? Oh, because it was in Canada.
Oh, my God. Dude, we got to get him back on for a couple of these stories he's telling me.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin it now, and I love Chrissy,
Okay.
and those guys are all in the
All
locker
right,
room.
we'll get him back on.
He told me, and I looked at him, I go, oh my fucking God,
Okay.
what they had to go through.
Okay.
Oh,
You think so? Way different there than elsewhere?
Yeah, what do you
Because of
mean?
Canada restrictions?
yeah. Holy cow. Scary.
They take his kids for a couple days.
Dude, couldn't go outside to walk his dog. They were, I'll have him tell it.
Okay. Were there
I'm
like police out there and stuff?
Phone.
What, they monitor your phones? That's weird.
Oh, that's
So,
weird.
Yeah.
Psycho.
Check out David Payne, though. He replaced Gary England. His
Yeah.
reports are fantastic, Cam. You should be following this guy.
Okay, I probably do.
Yeah, no, well, I don't know. But if you're a real weather person,
Get on with it. Tell me what the difference between the weather in Oklahoma.
well, he explained. Want me to play the video? Because he explains it.
Just go ahead.
This is for you. Listen.
You don't ever see stuff like this in any other city. Oklahoma County is the craziest place on the weather on the planet for this crazy stuff that we have here. No doubt about it. I mean, we've got a double barrel, 2 mesos here going on. Near Nuwala, you got to be in your safe spot. Nuwala, this might be our next tornado developing. Back behind here, another
Monster.
area of 10. So we have this on the north
Because
side.
they're in the right area. And although that's moving south now, dude, just so you know.
Let's see, is that including?
Yeah, it's lifting to the northeast.
Oh yeah. See,
No. You're right.
That's the big leagues, dude.
Oklahoma does have crazy weather because of how the up fucking from the south,
Yeah.
the warm comes this way. Then you get the wind shear and you got all that, and it all kind of congregates right there in Oklahoma, northern Texas,
Dude.
Oklahoma. But now it's
Double
shifting south.
barrel.
It's
What is he
shifting-
saying by
Yeah, but
that?
we've had that too. You've had that too in Missouri. You
But when
have
he says
blizzard-like
there's
winds.
no weather like that anywhere else on the planet, dude.
Because you have tornadoes mixed in with it too. Listen, you get fucking hurricane
David
type wind.
Payne, he's like this is the big leagues.
Go to Buffalo in the wintertime and tell me you don't have hurricane wind fucking coming off the goddamn lake.
The lake
But
effect?
there's not as much
I'm
tornadoes
from
up
there.
I'm saying like you get lake
I'm
effect
from
snow,
there.
like-
I've been through blizzards.
Here's how I look at it. The United States has the craziest goddamn
You
weather.
think?
Fucking right. We got everything.
Like what's
here.
going on?
We
in
get, listen,
what's going on in Japan, for example?
Japan, they're cold. It's the most snow of any country.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I
Most
didn't
snow
know
of any
that.
country. The U.S. is so gigantic. We have mountain ranges. We have deserts. We have fucking.
Russia gets crazy weather too.
They don't get tornadoes.
They don't.
We get earthquakes. We get tornadoes.
So
we
listen,
get,
do you know
we
I
get
missed?
hurricanes out the wazoo. We have everything.
So there was an earthquake in
Deserts.
San Jose the other day.
4.6.
I missed it by like a day or so.
4.6.
Could you imagine if I was there for that?
You would have filmed.
I
it
just
all
would have
day.
missed it.
You would have filmed all day long.
I mean, I'm glad we got out of there because it's very.
Are those the shit kickers sending that video to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a little shout out. Because sometimes when Andy says things, I feel like it's like a child talking to you sometimes. Like my neighbor, Wes, who I love, his little kid comes over and he talks to me. And sometimes he brings up stuff. And I just don't know if Andy's serious or he's being a kid. I don't know. You guys understand it. You're there. I'm glad that you sent him that. How about you send me that shit? I'm curious more than he is. He probably didn't even look at it until he came in here.
You should be all
I
over
would've
it
been all over
anyway.
that.
You should be all over it anyway.
In
You're not.
Oklahoma, I'm here.
Hey,
I know what's going on.
can I
It's
ask
cold
you
as shit
this?
today, I'll tell you that.
So what do you make out of Ottawa? What are you wearing? Camouflage
Yeah, first form.
on Easter?
Look out my backyard. Does not look beautiful, does it? Look at that's beauty.
So my guy, who's been cutting my grass the last 3 years, I'm worried that he
Died or got deported?
something.
Why
He's
you got
he's
deported?
nowhere to be found.
Hector?
Jose.
He's
He's nowhere to be found. So I'm wondering if I'll never see him again. So I actually reached out to somebody new today because my grass needs to be cut big time.
You can do it yourself.
I don't have a lawnmower anymore.
Your
I sold
grass
it.
isn't even that big, dude.
My
And
backyard.
no one's evaluating your backyard.
Dude, my
No.
kid, my kids play back there, and
Then cut it.
on the side
It's
of
like
the,
you don't have a golf course that's like literally evaluating your backyard every single day because
But-
it has to coexist with the
but
course.
on the side of
No
my
one
backyard,
cares.
my daughter plays soccer back there. It's got to be cut down.
Yeah, cut it.
Yeah.
You could cut your yard with a fucking walking mower.
No, dude,
Yeah,
you got to
you
have a
could.
riding mower.
Dude, that'd be a good. No, you couldn't.
Everyone uses a riding mower in my backyard. Everyone who comes over uses a riding mower.
No, because that's what they do. They keep it quick, but you don't need that. Your backyard, dude, you have Ty do that. That's a damn good workout.
Yeah,
Your backyard's not that big at all. You don't need to be. He could make lines and get.
dude,
that's a-
I was the worst grass
I
cutter
love it.
ever.
If I wish
fuck
I
it
could.
all up. I could never do that
He's
lines
a
and
good-
everything.
That's Andy's not. Andy doesn't like
Artistic.
Andy doesn't like trucks. He don't like cutting grass. He don't like guns. It's like you're different.
Oh, I saw your truck.
You're different. And of course, Andy doesn't like it.
Listen, if Band-Aid was a color, that would be the color of your.
Fucking desert sand, baby.
I said Desert Storm.
No, it was desert. Somebody tweeted at us and said it was desert.
Yeah, that's
sand or
true.
something.
It's definitely a like a
I love it.
like
so
the
much.
inside of like a Milky Way color, the candy bar.
Caramel? No, it's not that dark. It's not that
No,
dark.
the inside.
Yeah, caramel.
It's
It's not that dark. It's
not-
lighter
oh,
than
Three
that.
Musketeers or something.
Lighter than that. No, that's gray.
It's a very interesting color.
Andy don't like trucks. Go figure.
It's not a one.
Like
It's not a
Andy-
1500 or a
Andy-
25. It's a Silverado, which is very nice.
Yeah, it's got that turbo Duramax.
It's an RST. I'm very familiar with that.
They're
'cause
cool. I love it. And it's not like it's a half work, half luxury truck. It's got half the. I don't need all the bullshit.
I wish
that
you had
costs
the
more money.
leather seats and stuff.
I don't want that.
Why?
Because I tear shit up. Like I don't.
Oh, it's easy
don't
to tear
need-
it up in cloth seats.
I don't care.
I haven't seen those in a while.
it just
the
does-
cloth seats. So
it's
you
not
had
good
really
enough.
nice interior in your other truck.
It's not good enough for you.
No, it is.
You know,
Can we
like
do-
I don't know when I'm going to get my next paycheck from Andy too. That's why. So I couldn't get the leather seats. So I can
Hey.
go. They got Lori's in Florida. Andy's all gone. Like sometimes you don't know when the checks are coming in. So I had to downscale.
We need to take that off road though.
no, we don't.
You don't want to do that? You want to go mudding?
Fucking no, it's not a mud truck.
You don't think?
See, that's how stupid. That's just a stupid car.
That'll do pretty good in the snow though, I think.
Yeah, you think?
I do like it. I
God,
told you that
I
over
love
the
it.
phone.
I'm gonna.
I think it's a great
I
truck.
got a guy,
Congratulations on your
Hey,
truck.
if any kid out there wants to tint my windows,
I got a
and
guy for you.
fucking tint out all my shit. It's just a little, like even all the like Silverado stuff. Just like black it all out
Mm-hmm.
for me. I'll pump your tires up. Just give me a deal on it. Whatever. I'll do a video. I don't know.
I got a
I'll
guy.
pump up your goddamn place.
I got a guy for
And
you.
it's not that expensive. So I just want to black it out.
Mm-hmm.
But I love it so much. It's
Yeah,
just good
no,
to
you
have a new
should.
truck.
You should.
And if Andy doesn't like it, it makes me feel better, to be honest with you. That means I know I'm cool. I mean,
It looks cool.
the Racket Club doesn't, there's no trucks there.
There's a couple.
There's a BMW. Like, Kate's BMW. Oh,
You don't like it?
I hate it. I
Why?
hate it. It's just feminine.
Well, you were driving it a lot.
Oh.
So now you feel like more like yourself
Oh
now
my
in the
God,
truck.
motherfucking, what is that?
Hey,
Woo! Get on with yourself.
what'd you think
On
of
that horse, baby.
what'd you think of Matthew and Brady's Big Walt was on his podcast. Love Big Walt. The way I look at it is like
Oh, the Brady stuff?
it's not
I don't care.
Brady saying it. It's Big Walt saying it.
Was he talking about Florida? Was he
I
talking-
don't know.
Okay.
Brady said he was talking about Florida.
Listen, I don't give a shit.
And
It does not bother me. It does not need. Brady's going to be out of there anyway, probably. Like it is what
Oh my
it
God,
is.
it is what it is.
I'm sorry.
Hey, listen,
What
out
are
of
we
way.
doing? Why are we beating around the
Just
bush?
brace yourself.
Just brace yourself.
I've said it several times. He's out.
We've been
dude.
talking about this for a while, and it's all good. He gave you his soul. He gave you his soul. He did. He did a damn good job. It's probably going to be over now.
But
And it's
now
not
I-
because of a
yeah.
podcast. It's not because of anything else. It's just the way it is. It's business.
Yeah, but when he came back from the Olympics, he had to deal with some shit.
He had to
there.
deal. Yeah, no shit. And he's gonna have to deal with shit if he goes in New York. And he's gonna have to deal with shit if he goes here and there. Like you're just gonna deal with different things. But I think that he's worn out himself.
He's got his home crowd booing the national anthem last
that
year or
would
whatever.
drive
You know what I
me
mean?
Nuts. As an American,
Wasn't it after the Four Nations?
drive me nuts. Just like if Canada's pissed at Trump, like it's the way it is. You know, probably drive me nuts too if I was a Canadian here, 51st state. You goddamn right.
But Big Walt, listen, I just think it's different than a lot of other, like, if parents were to be giving their opinion about the team. It's like, he's a player, dude.
But
He
he's
can-
also talking about like load management, and he's right.
Mhm. Well, what,
Like Hallmark, like, what are you doing? Like, he had to take off time because of stuff that rumors came out. Like, okay, then now you got to take. Now you're
We're
not
trying to get in the
playing. We're trying to get in the
playoffs.
fucking playoffs. You got to take time off. Why? Tell us. Is it mental stuff? Like, okay,
well, he had that before.
what is it now then?
Listen,
You know,
you just
like,
got to know the people you're bringing into your organization.
whatever. Just like, get going. You guys need to get in the goddamn playoffs again. What are you talking about? All this other shit is just a distraction.
But Brady
Here's what
scored,
Walt's-
scored
all
2
Walt said-
goals in their last game.
Well,
though.
Walt's like, guys are pussies now, basically. And they are, for the most part.
My pinky hurts.
Yes, my pinky hurts, my this hurts. I get to take a load. Basketball players are doing it. Baseball players have been this way. Football players,
They're tough, dude.
they're tough, but quarterbacks don't get hit anymore. Like, everything changes.
Yeah,
So
with like
it is what
running
it is.
backs, dude,
Fuck
and
this.
offensive linemen and defensive linemen, and
Football's so hardcore.
linebackers, and
Listen, the toughest sport in the world, the toughest thing to do in any sport, just so everybody knows, is not hitting a baseball. I've seen guys play hockey and come out there and hit fucking home runs. And
yeah, but that's not.
I don't give a shit.
It's not 98 with movement.
Sure, it's tough to do. It's not the most hardcore thing. The most fucking difficult thing in all sports is being an MMA fighter. It's not even close.
Okay, but like, what if you're a quarterback and you got to deliver a ball
That's the
in
second.
in a tight window?
That's the second hardest.
Why do you think there's very
It's not-
so few
everybody's
people
like,
on the planet that can actually do it?
Baseball's the toughest hit. Yeah, I know that's a difficult skill to do, but the toughest job is not hitting a ball. The toughest job is being a quarterback or being a fucking UFC heavyweight champ.
You ever seen a backup quarterback come in?
They get rocked.
Well, they can't
They're
even
like this.
play.
Hey, take it. Then
So
they'll
you
fumble.
take it for granted these amazing quarterbacks who are consistently great every single week.
That put them up in a different pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
To throw a ball through a tight and then take a hit from the monster,
Mm-hmm.
the 350 monster that's 6'9",
Yeah.
that could jump 5 feet in the air. He's trying to kill you, and you gotta.
I know.
And you're you're quarterbacking everything. You're telling him what to do. Like you're the brain, you're the body, you're the everything.
I remember when it was freshman football and our quarterback got hurt. He went down, and the number 2 had to come in. It's not the same, dude. The trajectory on the ball is not the same. The zip on the ball is not the same. The timing's not the same.
That up here is not the same.
No.
It's like a backup goalie.
They don't even, like, they're scared.
It's like a backup goalie, not in NHL. The backup goalie in AAA comes in.
Oh, God.
Ay. I gave a shout out to Sammy Canfield and those guys.
Yeah.
He got second place. They lost in overtime.
They were up 2-0.
I go, tell me about it. He's, he's so I'm like, tell me what happened. He's like, we got worn out.
Well, wasn't there a bad penalty that they called on St. Louis with like 2 minutes to go in the third period?
Yeah, but they were. He said that they slowed down. They just didn't have enough juice at the end to keep it.
Hey, listen.
I respect you, man.
So-
I love it though.
So,
And
these guys will always know what it feels like to have your heart
Guts,
ripped out of
there
your
it is.
chest. Billy
And he-
Armstrong told me that a long time
Yeah.
ago. I was coaching in a game, national championship game, just like that, U18. This is
Yeah.
U16.
Yeah.
St. Louis, we've never won one at the midget level. Some of our younger teams have won national championships. But we had the lead, and the other team tied it with 8 seconds left, and then we lost it in overtime. Scott Sanderson was the head coach.
Yeah,
And
Scotty.
I bet you that still haunts him to this day.
Sure.
The fact that we didn't win that and close that out. We had an unbelievable team, great team. And this was like a little bit before all the really, really good players were leaving. Like the best players were getting to U18 and playing U18.
18. Yeah.
You know what I'm
that's right,
saying?
yeah.
Now, like the
They're
best
gone.
players are gone
Gonzo.
by the time they
Yeah.
get to U18.
Yeah.
And really, even with the U16s now, Cam,
Gone.
the best players are no longer there.
You're 16. A lot of guys are playing juniors. Like,
A lot of them are.
a lot of us were playing juniors at 16.
So I'm saying, maybe not as much here, but like the competition across the board, across the country, the top players at that age group aren't necessarily playing
But it's not
AAA
about
hockey
like,
still.
okay, Scotty Sanderson, love you, dude. Hall of Famer, amateur hockey Hall of Famer.
St. Louis, yeah.
St. Louis, baby, what's up? I know you're haunted by it. But the kids, they need to fucking learn from that, baby. Remember how devastating that was. Sometimes you gotta get kicked down.
So I
you work
remember-
out, and all of a sudden you get kicked down. You're there. You're like, we're gonna win. And all of a sudden you don't. You don't. It's a good wake up call. It's devastating, but it's a good wake up call.
But those are tough. And I remember all the kids crying in the locker
Good.
room. There's some
Learn
great
from
players on that team.
know.
You know what I mean?
Good.
Chase Berger and
Yep.
Charlie Chucky Combs.
Holmesy. Yeah. Right. Yep. We love you, buddy.
We had some
and
great-
Jackie boy.
Yeah, some great players on the team, and just couldn't finish it off. But seeing the kids were, but I remember calling Billy Armstrong, who's now the GM of the Utah Mammoth, and he said to me, "You guys know what it feels like to have your heart ripped out of your chest." I'm like, that's probably a good way to put it. I
it
felt
is.
bad for Scotty, man. He'd been
Now you
coaching.
know.
He'd been coaching. He and his dad, Larry, man,
Yeah.
been running that program for years and years and years. And I wanted them to have a national championship so bad. So,
Yeah. If you were just a little bit better at your job, Andy, you probably would have.
well, let me ask
Andy
you.
was probably on his phone when he needed to have a line change. Is that what happened?
Was I tweeting?
Andy was making a phone
But
call.
you know what I did think about? Because the way they tied it up, they were like, it was 8 seconds left, D-zone face-off for us, so O-zone for them.
Yeah.
And they kind of crowded around the net. They got like an ugly goal, like a scramble goal in front of the net to tie it with 8 seconds left. And I wonder, like in that situation, when you're up by a goal, do you just tell your goalie, just knock the net off on purpose? What do you do?
No, make a save. Just make the save. Fall on the puck. Have one of your D-man fall on the puck and take a penalty if you want. Because at that point, they weren't even. You're still taking.
But it's got to be prison rules, though. Slash the shit out of anybody.
Throw people.
Tackle them.
So I'm saying, take a penalty. Jump on the puck. Make sure no one could shoot it.
Well,
Don't knock off the net, Andy. I think that's ridiculous.
Fine.
Your goalie shouldn't even be thinking that way. Get where we at. D-men fall on the puck. Hold. Grab sticks. There's 8 seconds left, and even back then, they're taking that fucking face-off at neutral zone. Right?
No, I think it was in zone.
Was it in zone?
Yeah.
Maybe it was later.
Because it was like a timeout was called or whatever.
Okay, maybe it was. But if you take a penalty, okay.
Oh, if you take a penalty.
If you take a penalty.
I don't know where
I
the
think
face
you're a
off.
Remember that used to be? It wasn't that
I
long
know,
ago.
I know. But
that's what you do.
I would think if we took the penalty in the defensive zone, the face-offs in the offense.
Is that what that
would
was?
Stay down there, yeah.
But don't you remember it wasn't that way?
But my point is, okay, now they blow the whistle and there's 4 seconds left. And so we go to the box. We'll kill off a 4-second power play. Jump on the puck on the face-off and it's over.
Hold his stick, and but to knock the net, that is, you would get criticized
Fine.
for that.
That's fine.
As a coach,
Just talking out loud.
And the goalie would get criticized. But if you hold a guy's stick, that shit happens. Call another one.
Yeah, call another one.
Fall on the guy.
Alexander Steen used to tell me that when he was calling penalties, he was like, when you're shorthanded, you just slash the shit out of whatever. He's
They're
like,
not doing
what are they going to call another one? Or when
They're
it's a
not.
5-on-3?
They're not.
They calling another one?
Especially at the end of the game. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. Like, even when the Blues were up last year with seconds left or whatever the case was, they could
Winnipeg.
Grab a stick. There's a tip in front. Was it
It's
Lowry?
like a high tip or whatever.
No, it was coming from the corner. They threw it right on net.
Oh.
And they just tipped it. Open, boom, just had it right there. Like, fuck them. Fucking 4 seconds. What are they going to do?
Prison rules.
Are they going to give you a breakaway?
I know.
Wait. Are they going to give you a breakaway? You can't fall on the puck.
Not giving you a penalty shot.
Yeah,
If you fall on the puck in the
in the
crease,
crease, you will. But we're talking outside of it. Fucking every whole grab their.
just tackle.
You want to be
guys.
a. Jesus. That would save a lot. If you look back on every late goal scored, you could have been an extra. The guy in front or whoever was that fucked up could have been a lot crazier and got away with it more than you think.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Without your goalie being, Andy. Actually, I don't know why you even thought that way.
I'm just saying.
Maybe a D-man doing it.
That's what I mean.
No, you said goalie.
Well, no, but I meant knock the goal off. Tell our D or whoever.
Bump into it.
When it's a scramble?
I see goalies do that. There's clips of a couple goalies doing that, and you're like, okay. But a fucking D-man, like, blah, whoops.
Dude.
3 seconds left to win. Ugh.
The national
I would
championship.
be like grabbing guys.
I know. But you're right, man. Camfield, Barrett Jackman was on that coaching staff.
How'd Philly,
Anthony Capoletti's on that coaching staff.
How'd Phil McRae do?
They lost in the quarters at the OHL Cup.
Okay.
So he takes a team. He runs the TPH, Total Package Hockey, out of St. Louis.
Awesome. Yep.
They have TPH locations throughout the country.
Yeah.
And so they put a team together from all the different locations, and they go play in the OHL Cup. And there's 2 other American teams that were there, Little Caesars and Honey Bake. I forgot how they determine it. Like the number 1 team in the country gets invited to go play in the OHL Cup, which is an amazing, heavily scouted tournament. Like the top, it's like the national championship of Canada, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ontario. So they lost in the quarterfinals, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
A little shout out to
Honey Bake won it though,
Honey Bake's been good since I've been playing, man.
and they're back.
You know.
Honey Bake was down for a little bit. So.
But we just want to say congrats. Tough loss. Kids are going to learn from it. You guys been doing a good job.
all the
Damn good
boys.
job. We love all you guys, man.
Yeah.
So,
And they represented St. Louis hockey, man.
Yep. That's what we want.
Very well. All right. Stiefel brings us the Cam and Strick podcast each and every week, Cam. And we've got Andrew Raycroft on this edition of the Cam and Strick podcast. Of course, won the Calder Trophy as the league's Rookie of the Year. Had a great rookie season playing for Boston. Went to Toronto, Had a good year there where he won
The
37
trade.
games. The trade. Tuukka Rask comes the other way.
He kind of, if you read up, like during that 04 lockout,
Mhm.
got him pretty good. I think.
Yeah,
he
I think
bounced around.
so.
He didn't even play over
Well, no,
there.
he went and played in Sweden or
Yeah,
whatever.
but he went somewhere, then didn't play,
And then
he went
Italy or
something
something.
like. I mean,
Oh, no, at the end of his career.
like that's a vacation compared to
Maybe
what
he went to Finland during
something like that. Yeah,
the lockout.
we'll ask him.
Yeah, we will ask
Yeah,
him.
we
So
haven't- we may never
he
get
was,
him,
but he'll be a good conversation. Heavily involved with NCAA hockey coverage as well. So we'll talk about that, and get into a number of different things. Man, he played with a lot of different people, a lot of different goaltenders. Played in Colorado, played in Dallas, obviously in addition to Toronto and Boston. So looking forward to our
Yeah,
conversation
baby.
with Andrew Raycroft, baby,
Let's go.
on this edition of the Camistrick Podcast presented by Stiefel. First Form and firstform.com. Look what I'm wearing today.
No, it looks good.
You like that?
Yes,
It's a nice hoodie,
looks
huh?
Damn good, 100%.
So I'm just wearing for this is the first time I've worn it. Just brand new.
Looks
I just got it. Yeah.
Yeah, looks
First Form Athletics. You should get one of these
What
ones.
size is that?
Medium. What's wrong with the medium?
I didn't even say anything. I didn't even say anything.
Yeah, but you're asking.
I didn't say anything.
What size is your? What size is yours?
Double XL. Should be XL. I get that. No big deal.
Double XL.
Gotta lose weight. No doubt about it.
Firstform.com/Camistrick. Get the meat sticks, get the protein, get the energy drinks, get the apparel, get everything you need for this coming spring and
Let's
summer.
go. Right now. Now.
Window World, baby. We are in the Window World studios as we speak. Window World brings us the Camistrick podcast each and every week, Cam.
Damn right they do. They're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. They love hockey, I'll tell you that right now. You'll see them at Enterprise Center. You go down Highway 5D, you'll see that big old sign right there, Window World.
They're the presenting sponsor of the Blue Crew as well. You see the Blue Crew working their ass off
They
during
always
the
will.
games.
They always do. They do a damn good
Cleaning
job.
up the ice,
They skate better than you.
the preferred window of the St. Louis Blues, and
Jim is a better
the
hockey
official
player than you.
window of the Kansas City Chiefs. Who?
Jimmo.
Dude, she's amazing. You see her videos?
Yeah.
She teaches skating and stuff. I may
Have to get lessons
consider you to
somehow.
go get lessons.
Jimmo. We might have to get her out of the
Dude,
alumni skate.
It's funny because the Blues put like a video out
Yeah.
of like Pat Maroon being mic'd, and all the players do is chirp Cam the whole time.
know.
That's all they're doing is chirping Cam.
I've been getting chirped a lot lately, and I don't like it.
But it was for your hockey ability. That's what they were chirping you for, I think. Yeah, a little bit.
I'm the leading scorer of the Puck Cancer event.
Were you?
The leading
No, you
scorer.
had one goal.
And an assist. I had a Gordie Howe hat trick, which is fine. Not that big
Nobody
a
else
deal.
had more than 2
I had
points.
7 points the game before, and then 2 points a
Oh,
game.
the career
so if you,
leading?
add it all up for the 3, I'm the leading
career
scorer. How
leading?
can you chirp? How can you chirp?
Okay, fine. They just were, I'm just saying.
I know, God, that's all I get.
Window World windows are one of the 2 windows with the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. I love that.
Damn right.
Ranked number 1 in number of windows sold
Gonna get hot soon.
in the country, dude. I love that.
gonna
They're
get
ranked number 1 windows sold in the country.
Damn right. They're big dogs.
Speaking of number 1, UCLA women's won. Did you see Dawn Staley
Just
and
keep going.
Gino
Listen,
Auriemma fighting? And she
Stupidest.
was like, "I will beat your ass, Gino."
Both of you shut up.
Who wins that fight?
They both lose.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't want. Both
Dude,
of them.
I ain't fucking with Dawn.
I haven't went down either. She'll probably beat his ass. You're probably right on that.
Dude, she
Jesus.
would. Fuck
from the
him
hood.
up.
She's from the hood.
We all are, dude.
That's a stupid thing to say. How disrespectful is that? Don, if you're listening, just
Oh my
remember.
God.
If
Maddie.
people, see, this is why that he thinks that he grew up like you, Don. That's unacceptable. He grew up in fucking Creve Coeur. Look that up. Went to Pikeway North in Creve Coeur, where the racket club is. He thinks he's you. Disrespectful.
Fine.
That's unbelievable.
no.
Maddie, don't edit this out.
I don't.
Because that just shows.
Okay,
like,
no.
it does.
No. She's from
She's
the
from
hood.
the fucking hood.
I
dude,
know.
And
You-
had to do
you're-
a lot of shit.
You don't even know if
You
she's from the hood.
fucking. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I know exactly who she
Dude,
is.
she was a hell of a player. Tenacious
You
defender,
thought
dude.
you grew up just like her. Don't fucking backtrack. God. Whoa.
No, some people had it really, really rough, dude. And I
Not
respect those
you.
people like crazy.
And you think that you're one of them?
No, I don't. I respect the people from that. Okay, then we'll do it.
We're not. No,
We're gonna
we're
have
not.
to.
We're not.
Because the way you're making it sound.
You made it sound that way, not me. You did.
Well-
You said we both came up. God.
I used to say I'm from the Double C, Creve Coeur, Missouri, baby.
Creve Coeur. Look it up. Holy fuck.
Official window of the Kansas City Chiefs. Window World.
Let's go. Jimma can outskate you.
1-8.
That'd be funny if you.
Dude, her.
Can we
do a video?
Oh my god.
Dude, do you see her edge work?
Can we do a video of
Being trained by Gemma?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
800 get Windows.
So fucking
800 get Windows. 800 get Windows. Call them today. www.windowworldstlouis.com or www.windowskansascity.com. Ask your sales rep about products that are Window World. They sell with standards compliant with the Energy Star standards.
Let's go.
We love that.
Let's go. What is that?
Window World, baby. All right. Blue Note Roofing.
Big old storms
David
coming.
Novak, baby.
Goddamn storms coming
Hey,
again.
when the storms come,
Some bitch.
and if you have wind or hail damage, you call Blue Note Roofing and call them today. 314-920-5713. 314-920-5713. David Novak taking St. Louis to the next level. Taking the world to the next level, the country to the next level, one roof at a time.
There's going to be roofs that are going to get destroyed here in the next month and a half.
Oh, my God.
I'm just letting you fucking
You're not
know.
David Payne, dude.
I'm just letting you know. Weird weather.
I'll listen to David Payne for my weather updates.
You should. If you lived in Oklahoma. I'm your weather guy now.
Fine.
I've got my sleeves rolled up and everything. Look.
Blue Note
follow
Roofing.
us on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah, Blue Note Roofing. They are the absolute best. 314-920-5713. Gutters, siding, soffit, fascia, roofing.
Roofing.
He'll take great care of you.
Damn right.
Spas and more.
Oh.
Who puts the in spa?
Yeah, dang right. They got the master spas going on and everything. I'm wearing their sweatshirt right now. Yeah, damn right. Angie knows what she's doing. They sell them like hotcakes. I can't wait to get my saunas. 2 of them. I got one for my Kate's mom and dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. With the infrared light.
Cool.
I know. They're easy to deal with. You just plug them in. Easy peasy. 3-seaters. We got 2 3-seaters.
Master Spas
Badass.
is the largest and only true American-made manufacturer with no secondary factories in other countries. Did you hear what I said?
Say it again.
Master Spas is the largest and only truly American-made manufacturer with no secondary factories in other countries. It's all USA.
Get on
baby.
with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, you know the Battlehawks?
Yeah.
My video of me with no shirt on doing a Spas and More commercial back with Soupy like a year and a half ago is up on their Jumbotron. And people are sending me videos of it.
Oh, my God.
I looked unbelievably comfortable,
You did?
although not good looking.
Did you have a hat on?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
And my body looked
Oh, my God.
looked bad.
Can I see it, please?
Yes. Yeah.
Master Spas is trusted
Son
and
of a
reputable
bitch.
manufacturer with partnerships
Oh my
spreading
God.
across all forms of athletes, influencers, and families. Call Angie Hess today.
Angie, what's up, girl? Let's go.
Easy Tiger, baby. Easy
go.
Tiger Cannabis. It's
Get that
top
mind
shelf.
right.
It's potent.
Get that mind right. You got people coming over for Easter. Get your mind right. You got to do some things and you need to chill out. Get your mind right.
EasyTigerAZ.com. That's
you
the
want to
website.
watch a movie? Get your mind right.
They have unbelievable apparel, and it's not gimmicky like some of the other cannabis companies that are out there. If you're in pain, if you have pain issues, sleeping issues, any other medical issues that cannabis can certainly be good for, then you call them and talk to one of their experts, and they'll help you.
They'll teach you.
EasyTigerAZ.com. Check it out and check it out today. Easy Tiger, baby. They're going to be nationwide too, Cam. Right now they're out of Arizona, but look for them in a store near you very, very soon because Easy Tiger products are going to be available across the country in pretty much every dispensary across the country. So check it out. Look for Easy Tiger products coming very soon, and get their apparel, easytigeraz.com. Order it today. Easy Tiger. All right. The Cam and Strick podcast brought to you by Stiefel, featuring Andrew Raycroft, baby.
Check it out.
Enjoy.
Let's go.
The Cam and Strick podcast is brought to you by First Form, baby. Use our link and do it today. www.firstform.com/Cam and Strick.
Get jacked now. They are the real deal.
Get that protein, check out the apparel, eat those bars, and drink those energy drinks. Firstform.com/Cam and Strick.
Yeah.
Now on to the interview. Welcome aboard.
Yeah,
Thanks
baby.
for doing this, Andrew. I know you got a lot of stuff going on, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it as always.
Love it. No, nothing to it. Happy to, thanks for making it work on my schedule, and pumped to talk. What's up?
Look
Not
at your
much.
old school Coho
Coho,
hat.
baby. We're-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good bucket.
that is. My first stick ever, Coho. Mario Lemieux. Swear to God.
There you go.
Damn right.
That was a good one.
What's keeping you busy nowadays? You got to fill people in because, like, you know, people on the East Coast or in Boston, like, they see you all the time. You're doing Bruins games, doing some college hockey. Like, what's next on the docket for you?
Well, college hockey's the big one right now. Bruins have a quieter week. Looks like as good as you can be in the playoffs are the Bruins at this point. It would have to go real bad. So college hockey this week, Frozen Four, which is going to be awesome down in Vegas Thursday, Saturday, and then playoffs the next Saturday. So we're winding down though. This is a good time. The weather's getting good. Golf courses are opening up here.
Love it. Hey, when I was in Boston earlier this year, I ran into, like, Zdeno Chara was, like, right outside of his box next to our studio. And I remember asking him, I'm like, hey, how often are you around the team? Like, do you go to practices? He says he goes to every practice. Like, is this guy, is he a future, like, general manager maybe down the road in Boston? What do you think his aspirations might be? Like, do you see him all the time?
I do, and Z's great, but I would be the last. I don't think Z's circle's pretty tight. I don't think he lets really anybody know what his end game is. My guess from looking on the outside and how much work he actually has put into this team this season, he's at morning skates. He's at practices. He shows up at games. He's around a lot. So my guess is he's a front office guy. He's not going to be a coach. He's not going to be a skills development guy. I think he's much further up the chain, would be my guess, is what he's interested in. But again, that would be basically Z, and maybe a couple other people might know. I certainly wouldn't.
You should be running marathons with him.
No,
And
climbing
get
mountains.
to know him better.
He climbs
My
mountains.
foot's killing me so bad from going on a run last. I can barely get up the stairs going on a 2-mile run, let alone a 20.
my
So yeah,
God.
forget that. He's an animal. He's a couple miles away from me, so I'll see him. Like, I'll get up with the kids, like going to soccer practice at 6 a.m, and he's on mile 15 when I yell out the window at him. He's a machine.
You can't miss him.
I know, it makes you kind of feel bad. Like, you're like, this guy.
Horrible.
Being
Yeah,
that big and being able to do even like climbing mountains, being that tall, like it's like the mistakes that you can make being that much bigger. It's unbelievable. I don't know. I don't know how to look at him, man. It's like
he's one in 8 billion, right? It's just different.
Yeah.
Like, it's just different.
You might not want to do anything.
No, he shouldn't. I don't understand why any of these guys want to do anything.
Hang
that
out
made
when
all
you
that
want,
money.
go back, go chill, work out, cook
Seriously.
food. I don't know.
100%.
No shit.
Is
Travel the
Boston
world
legit? Is Boston
nonstop.
Exactly.
Oh my God, is Boston legit?
Yeah. What are they?
How good are they?
I think Boston's legit in the playoff, the idea of what a playoff team is. They can bully teams. We saw the Columbus thing a couple of weeks ago. Columbus is a team you can't really bully with Matthew Olivier and Goodbranson. And then there's Montreal. They've had a couple of pretty good ones where, Jack Anderson line up. But after that, there's no one that can line up physically with the Bruins. You saw it a little bit even with Philly yesterday. They'll push everybody around. The Kastelics, the Janots, the Zadorovs. So right there, basically any team in the East, they have they have that advantage on. You've got Jeremy Swayman, who's been playing like a top 3 goaltender in the world this season. So in those, and their 5-on-5 games been as good as anyone since January. So in all of those respects, they are legit. Now, they don't have their power plays dropped off. Their penalty kill hasn't been good all season. And at the end of the day, do they have the depth to score up front like you need to do to win a Stanley Cup? I'm not sure about that, but I certainly would expect that there's no team in the Eastern Conference that have the Bruins circled as who they want to play in the first round.
There it is.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
You know Olmark from his time in Boston. Like,
Yeah.
did you pick up on a lot of this when he was here? Kind of like the way people view him now and his reputation, not wanting to play all the time. And, you know, it's had some personal time where he's needed to take some time away, which is fine. But, like, even when he's back and now you got Big Walt kind of maybe referencing him. Brady said he was talking about Florida, so maybe he wasn't. Regardless, though, like, what was your takeaway of him when he left Boston and while he was there?
Yeah, so I like Linus a lot. Linus and I really got along well here. He was always, we had real conversations, not kind of, you know, more as an old goalie and a goalie rather than like me being the broadcast, you know, talking head now. So I'll preface it by saying that I'm biased in that how much I like Linus as a person. I think the best way I've been describing Linus is because I've got asked this a bunch. I'm on NHL radio today. We'll talk about it again. He's a Ferrari. Okay. There's some guys that are Dodge Rams. There's a bunch of goalies that are Dodge Rams that just go out and get it done. There's other guys, and Cam, you know, there's guys in the league. There's forwards, there's defensemen that are Ferraris, and there's guys that are Dodge Rams as well, right?
I was a Lamborghini.
Correct. Yes, exactly. You're a finely tuned Lamborghini that would never play through injury and had to be 100% all the time, right?
Yeah.
But that's what Linus is. Linus is along though, like if he's not fully in tune, if he didn't get the oil changed yesterday and it's 2 miles over the limit, he's got to pull the brakes back. He doesn't feel comfortable playing, and he doesn't really believe that he can get it done. Now, this weekend, he comes and plays back-to-back because he's finely tuned. He's got a good night's sleep. Everything's perfect. He has no problem playing back-to-back. So I think he's just one of those guys that is very confident in how he feels. I think he's very very sure of himself. You would have to be sure of yourself to go in and say, listen, I need rest. I can't play right now. That takes a lot. Dominic Hasek did it. That takes a lot to sit out important games when you don't feel great, and you're going to get criticized for it. But this is what he is. He just really believes in that.
Do you think it's so these kids now, I mean, they have the technology. You could look at your watch and wake up in the morning and be like, God dang, I didn't sleep well.
I had 3 hours of REM.
I'm putting it all together. And all of a sudden now you trick yourself. You're like, now I do feel like shit is proven. And so you kind of psych yourself out at the beginning where we just kind of woke up like, do I feel bad? Do I not? Like, we're good to go. Let's go. Is there more to it when it comes to technology possibly?
There's got to be something to that. There's no question. Imagine if you were wearing one of the whoops going on a road trip.
It would blow up.
Explode overnight.
That whoop would tell you should never ever play a game ever again after what you did last night. So I think there's some of that. I think the game's just changed so much too. Like it's so much more appropriate to be able to take a day off. Like it's just you would get sent to the minors if you did it when we played. Like you would just never be seen again to do that, and it's just different all around. But technology is not helping it. That's for sure.
Man, he's getting paid money too. You had a season where you played over 70 games. Like, was that unusual at the time or no? I know Grant Fuhrer and Marty Brodeur and some of these guys did that, but even when you did it, wasn't that long ago. Like, was that pretty unusual? And how did your body hold up?
I was a mess. I was an absolute mess. And yeah, that it was, 60 games wasn't unusual when I was doing that, but to do 72 was a little out of the norm. I also I missed 4 games with a growing injury too. So I literally sat on the bench like 5 times all season long. And the big thing that I laugh about now, look, I didn't take a practice off, a morning skate off. Like not one of those were given to me off. Like I showed up every morning. None of them. It's crazy thinking back about that more than anything else. Cause I wish I played in this NHL. Like Cam, I'm sure you're the same. To see these guys, like, remember when you were like the fourth line or the backup goalie, you'd go 60 days straight on the ice because you'd have to go every optional on Sunday. You'd have to go. These guys all get days off all the time. Everybody gets days off. I know I would have lasted 2 or 3 more years in the league because I got so fed up with those optional skates with 5 guys on the ice by the end of my career. I was so miserable.
Ripping pucks at you, even putting your equipment on. When you're so tired, you're like, getting everything together, going out there. Now you have to stretch. Meanwhile, they're cruising around. There's guys that haven't skated. They want to rip pucks at you. God almighty, it ages you.
And those guys need to get back in the lineup. The assistant coaches are miserable because they also got off the plane the night before. So the guys on the ice are miserable because they're not in the lineup and they're doing everything to get back in. And I'm the backup who was that, like, those were trying days, and the guys really miss out on those nowadays.
I know. Did anybody ever rip a puck at your face during warm-up? Nylander shot the puck. He didn't really rip it. I know, like, there's been some talk that he, like, ripped it. And Nick Kiprios was like, what are you talking about?
You never played in warm-ups.
That wasn't a rip. So what was your take on that? Like, because I'm sure you can relate to it. Maybe a puck got away from somebody, and Matt Sundin was like, I'm so sorry, Andrew. I didn't mean it.
Matt's could do it. Matt's could do whatever he wanted. That would not be a problem. He could hit it my face every single time. I didn't think much of the Nylander thing. I thought Stolarz wasn't ready. For Stolar, probably every shot he gets, it goes to his glove. And it did get away from Nylander a little bit because he wasn't paying attention because the Leafs are done. Comes up high and he didn't react to it and caught him in a bad spot. I didn't think much of it, but of course, guys used to hit guys in the head all the time.
But would you, but it's still like, it's a buzzkill for your top player to hit your goalie, and then all of a sudden he's like, and he skates off the ice. Everybody's like, Jesus.
I know. Now he's unavailable.
Now he's unavailable. Now the media, like, has that happened to you? Or would you just suck it up and be like, we'll deal with this until I go back in and maybe we'll switch up?
Yeah. Right. I don't remember a warm-up injury that I had, no. Maybe a couple pregame skates where it was like, my hand's killing me, but I'll still play tonight. But I don't remember any of those. But you're right. That is a buzzkill. Like when guys fall or guys get injured in morning skate or stuff like that, it really ruins the day for everybody. And that guys would have been talking like just complete distraction. It's the ultimate distraction right before a game.
I know.
Yeah.
Especially there.
Well, that video with Nylander was weird because you feel like Stolarz sees him coming in to shoot. But then he must have been looking at somebody else because he didn't react to the shot at all, So, I don't know. That was different.
Who cares?
Patrick Waugh gets fired. Like, he's the second coach to get fired here down the stretch in the last little bit. I want to start with the Islanders, though, because Pete DeBoer comes in. Like, teams obviously are desperate, and they think, hey, the teams are going to respond, and you're going to get that new head coach bump, and you see where they are in the standings, and maybe this propels them to get them in. They're probably going to make the change anyway in the offseason, so now they get a guy who's established in Pete DeBoer. Like, how do you read into it, and how do you react when you see these type of moves happen at this time of the year?
Well, my first thought is for the coaches that are hired right now, you really don't want either of these teams to go on a long run because that is going to set some serious precedent, and we're going to see this more and more often if Vegas goes on a run or now if the Islanders go on a run. I think the Islanders situation's different. You kind of mentioned the fact that Pete DeBoer is the guy coming in there. He's signed for more than just this season. It seems like a pretty good play from the Islanders' point of view if you knew you weren't going to move on with Patty after this season, no matter what, and Pete DeBoer wants to come coach your first overall Matthew Schaefer, trailblazer, why give him the opportunity to have Toronto throw $10 million at him?
Exactly.
Why give LA the opportunity to throw $9 million in a Malibu Beach Palace in front of him? If you have this lined up, and you can get Pete DeBoer as your coach for the next 2 or 3 years. Do it now. So in that makes a lot of sense to me. The first thing that came to my mind is if I'm a team that's out of the playoffs, I might, or in the playoffs, and I don't want this coach and I want Bruce Cassidy instead. Why wouldn't I do this with Bruce right now? He's the next guy on the list. Why would I not get ahead of it instead of waiting for this quiet period at the end of the year to come about? Why not do that now? So those things make sense to me, but certainly the coaches don't want to see this actually work because it just makes their job even less structured or less confident, less secure.
But they all get hired back though.
Yeah.
So
Same
like
guys.
it doesn't matter, right? You're
No,
just gonna,
you're
you
right.
might go to Anaheim next or what, you know what I mean?
I know.
Nobody knew.
It is. Nobody knew. It really is incredible, isn't it?
But Pete, he must have been comfortable with it too, right? I mean, he gets the term that he was looking for, and he didn't hold out and wait for a Toronto situation. The Islanders are interesting because they're in New York, they're in this big market, but you could still kind of be a little bit under the radar and hide a little bit, can't you?
You can, and I mean, again, I go back to Matthew Schaefer. Like that's what this guy's done, right? He's just so electric, and there's so much upside. And he's 18, he's charismatic, all these things that, that's what these young guys have been able to do really quickly. The Celebrinis is just change organizations quickly, and DeBoer. There's no chance DeBoer's going there this time last year with this kind of deal without knowing that Schaefer's coming.
Yeah, you wonder what's going to happen in San Jose. I mean, I like that Warsofsky.
Yeah.
You know, we had him on.
Yeah, we had him on the
He's
other day.
been on with a great interview, and
Young guy.
but again, you look at the season Celebrini has completely changed how they want to look at that organization. Right? They probably thought, okay, we're a couple years away. Now they may get in this year. So, like the whole game plan of the organization now has to change with what this kid has done for that team, right?
It does. And well, that and what do you do in the offseason? Like they were probably okay with sitting on their hands again for another offseason.
Yeah.
And, drafting and letting, but now you got to spend money. You got to keep Macklin happy all of a sudden, right? You got to go spend, you got to go get a couple guys, you get depth defensemen, you got to get a couple depth forwards for them. And now you have to really you have to start selling. You have to start selling the 7-year deal to Celebrini on July 1st. It's really interesting how much the players have say in the league now compared to what it was.
And a player like him should have some say too. You know what I mean? Like he's so good. The second leading scorer on that team has like 50 fewer points. Like it's unbelievable.
The gap.
Just watching them live last week, it's like they're a completely different team when he's on the ice. Like they look like a legit playoff team. Then he's not on the ice and they look terrible. Then he comes back on and like the puck's in your end when he comes back on the ice. Like it's crazy. That kid is so good. I wonder if other players around the league who are going to be free agents be like, listen, I'll go to San Jose and play with that kid.
Well, I'm sure there would be the problem is no one's a free agent anymore. Everybody's signed
That's
extensions.
true.
You know, but you're to that point. You might be able to stick your nose into a Panarin type situation, right? Where he's only going to LA. You might end up getting a guy, Joe Thornton might be able to recruit a guy. Hey, come to Northern California, play with Celebrini, come here. It's a good lifestyle. They have a better chance of Seattle doing it. Let's just put it that way, right?
I agree.
Hey, what do you think of these goalie fights? And let me ask you specifically, like if you're in net and you look down and you're evaluating what's going on the other end, and the goalies are getting involved, like what does it need to take for you to be like, okay, that's it, let's go. I'm taking my shit off and I'm getting down there.
Well, I want to hear your opinion on the goalie fights first, and then I'll give you
I
mine.
love them. I want entertainment. I want you to entertain me. I love emotion. I like the old school presence. I don't like the crazy stuff going on. I love the fights with Olivier and Delorier and those guys. I love that, just the emotional part, the big hit, let's go, if guys want to go at it. But Markstrom did get his ass kicked. Like sometimes you gotta know, shit, you're losing the game. Then you go down there, you got, Shesterkin's like, hey, how are you? And you're like, he's not gonna throw a punch. Now he's fucking jabbing you. Like, what's up? I'm fighting over in Russia back in the day when I was a kid. I'm gonna kick your ass. So I don't know. I don't know what to think. I want to be entertained, and that certainly did it.
It is entertaining. the goalies can be sneaky, right? Like you don't really have a book on the goalie fights. So you always have to be a little leery if the guy is willing to. At least, so back in the day, right? Like we had the bench clearing brawls. We'd have the warm-up brawls in the AHL and juniors where you'd grab guys and you knew back then you did kind of have a goalie book of the Dan Kluches, the Sean Burks. There was one night Sean Burke went out and him and Joe Thornton got into it in the old barn in Arizona and Phoenix when it was like the Phoenix Coyotes. We were downtown and I was 21.
America West.
Yeah, baby.
Correct.
Yes.
And game was like last minute of the game and Joe and Burke are like punching each other in the head. And I kind of like creep up to your point. Like so to your answer is like, once the other goalie's involved, you have to start like, your blood, your heart rate goes up just because if it's a 2-on-1 at any point and the goalie's involved, you have to go because you have to go grab them. I'll never forget. I went out to like just like the same thing, like cruising, and my entire bench is yelling over, "Stay in your net. Don't worry about Sean Burke. You have no chance, kid." They were so worried about 21-year-old, 150-pound me they were like, "Dude, you don't have to do that. You're good. Stay in your net. Don't worry about Sean Burke." I'll never forget it. So yeah, we used to have a book a little bit more than nowadays. I like it. I'm curious what changed though, because we like 5 years ago, the NHL didn't let goalies fight at all. Remember Fleury and Binnington?
Yes.
They wanted to fight and the refs wouldn't let them. And now we get 3 in like a month and a half.
Yes.
And I'm worried about the overkill that way. Like I know the guys want to do it. I know the guys want their picture to put up in the office when they're 50 years old and talk about the fight they were in. But I don't want it to turn into, a sideshow with these guys. That's my only, because realistically, what's it really going to do to a game? Like you guys that were enforcers change games and change momentum. For a goalie, guys get a big kick out of it. Both teams love it and laugh and it's entertaining, but I don't feel like it's a momentum changer the same way that the way you did your job.
Yeah, people
That's
still
all.
talk about Patrick Waugh, Chris Osgood, and Curtis Joseph and Cheval Day back in the day.
Well,
when
Felix Potvin, that was the ultimate. Wow,
Yes.
where'd that come
Toe to
from?
toe.
When he corked Hextall, that was like, everyone thought Felix had no idea what he was doing, but he absolutely corked Ron.
No, the scariest one was our boy we had on the first pick overall in the Islanders.
Ricky DiPietro. When Ricky got
Brent
left
Johnson.
from Brent Johnson, he didn't have a book on
lefty.
Whoa.
Oh,
That puts you downtown Chinatown. That set his ass back.
He blew his knee out because that like basically ruined him because his
I
knee
know,
exploded.
because you fucking blow your knee out when you get knocked out.
But see, I didn't know though, Andrew. Like I didn't know that when a goalie gets in a fight, they don't get kicked out of the game. Like, what's the incentive for them not to fight? Like they stay in the game. If you kick them out, maybe that would like.
I thought everybody got kicked.
know.
We always got kicked out. When
Yes,
like
that's what I
So
thought.
again, the league's like kind of pushing this, kind of nudging it along. So
Maybe.
we'll see.
It's like, yeah, you can go fight and then get back in the crease. You don't even get kicked out of the game. Because if you're getting kicked out of the game, I'm sure the coaches are like telling them, hey,
Stay in your net.
don't cross the red line.
Here's
100%.
another thing too, and correct me if I'm wrong. Like even Marty would say, and Marty Brodeur loved fights. Like he's a tough dude. Like he doesn't act like it. He just does his thing, But even when we had brawls off the bat, he'd be like, "God damn it," because it lasted 30 minutes. He's the fucking cleaning up blood. He's like, "I just got warmed up. Then I get lit up for 2 right off the bat because I'm cold." So it's like, "Yay, cool," but you're fucking me over now too because I'm not,
No, there's definitely nights you're like, all right, guys, let's
go.
I appreciate what you're doing, but,
My groins
I'd
are
also
hurt.
like to get to dinner tonight. Like, let's
shit.
get out of here,
Jeez, oh.
I know.
You ever have one?
Basically had one in Portland, Maine one night against the Portland Pirates when I was in Providence.
Oh God.
Same idea. Everything spilled over. Their guy was in the mix. I went out. We grabbed each other at center and threw a few punches. Referees came in. I remember like swinging my stick at a couple of other players as they were coming off the ice. Like it was one of those old school Providence. But I must have you must have had to grab 6 or 7 guys, but no YouTube fights. No. Nothing in the NHL.
What about trying to score a goal? We see Joel Hofer's been trying.
Yeah, and he will score.
He's going to score more than me,
'cause he
according
can
to
rip it.
Andy in our career.
He will. Cam had 6. Joel's going to end up with 7. in
We
his
know.
career.
Thank you. He hasn't got one yet. We'll settle down on that. But like when we see him now, he's batting the puck down, and yeah, of course, no goalie, but he's turning, he's spinning, like he's got in his head
He
before
scored
even,
in the American League, you know?
Yeah.
It's coming to his head before the play even develops. I feel like it's all in one motion. So, what's your take on that?
Well, if everyone else is going to shoot it down and try and get empty nets with 2-goal leads and ice the puck, and no one cares about that, then I'm all for the goalies doing it. To your point, like if you didn't back in the day, if you iced the puck on an empty net, coaches went ballistic, absolutely bananas back then if you did that. So I took a few rips in junior. I almost scored in junior one night, really close, like just kind of curled wide on me. But at the NHL level, like it didn't even cross my mind because I was so scared that if I iced it, I'd get sent to the minors at any point. So, but I'm all for the goalies trying to go for it now, especially in these situations where there are 3-goal leads and guys are pulling the goal. It drives me crazy. The empty net goals are driving me crazy in this league when teams are down 4-1 and they're leaving their goalie out with a minute and a half left. You haven't scored all night. You're not in the playoffs.
You're going to get 3 now.
You're not getting 3 in the next minute and a half. You're not trying harder because you're doing that. Just enough.
Yeah, but
It's over.
They do it with like 4 minutes left in regulation, 5 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
And again, I'm okay with that. I really am. But if you haven't scored in those 3 minutes and you're down to 2 minutes, it's still 4-1.
Put the goalie back in.
Like the Islanders did it. What Patty did it the other day. The Islanders had the goalie out with 8 minutes left.
Yeah.
He's kept the goalie out with a minute and a half left. And it was 4-1 still. I'm like, Patty, put him back in. Change him on the fly. Like you're not scoring. Change it.
I know. Hey, were you good at like playing the puck? Like, when did that become a thing where everybody could do it? Because I think like obviously Marty was in the league when you were playing.
Oh yeah.
And Turco was unbelievable when he first came in. Like, we started seeing more and more guys come into the league who could all play the puck. Where were you at with that? And like, well, what changed where all these guys are unbelievable with the puck on their stick?
Yeah, I was okay. I wasn't Marty or Turks or Eddie Belfour. Was those 3 guys basically changed the rule, right? Like Eddie was underrated in that he would go to every corner and get the puck. I remember him being out of his net all the time before the trapezoid and making plays. Those guys were at a different level, but as a young guy, you kind of had to work towards that. Like it was important back then to not let your guys get crushed on the forecheck. And there was a little bit more time back then too, because you get a hold up, right? Like Hal Gill would hook and hold all the way through the defensive zone, so I could be out there to play the puck. That was kind of part of the deal. I think nowadays guys are just so good because they're so good at everything. Like they're so good at skating, they're so good at puck handling. They've been working on it forever. Like I had an old wooden stick when I was 12 years old. I could barely lift above my head, so I couldn't practice puck handling. I think these kids now, the equipment and everything else, they're just really good. But the other thing, you guys, you have the 2 best in the league. Like
I know, man.
I think you guys see it more. There's still some bad guys at puck handling around the league. Like Binner's I could watch him forever with him playing the puck, and Hofer's real good too.
Batting it down, finding ways.
know.
I remember Marty.
Backhand's sick. His backhand's so good. It's fun to
Fake
watch.
you out, backhand. So I remember Marty would make a pad save and kick it out to the winger like as a pass.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's here. Like, but he did it on purpose. Let me ask you this. So we said Lou Lamoriello on, and we always ask the big dogs, like, what do you think? You're watching hockey every day. Like, what's the biggest thing that the NHL needs to fix? And a lot of them bring up fucking goalie interference. What is it? What isn't it? What do you think of it? Does it drive you nuts? You're watching hockey all the damn time. Is it like, what do they need to do to fix this?
So it's funny because I thought like 2 months ago they had actually gotten to a really good spot where they were, whatever the call on the ice was, you had to have irrefutable, and I thought the teams were backing off the challenges a lot. And then we got a few the last couple of months that teams challenged and it went the opposite way of what was going on in the ice when it really didn't look like it should have. And that just confused me again. For me, I want it to come down to, I want less challenges, because I think if we don't have a challenge on those goalie interferences, we forget about them.
That's right.
We only remember the ones that get challenged. Then we talk about them for a week and a half. There's probably just as many 50-50 calls, but they don't get challenged. We don't talk about it. The game goes on and we all move on. So I think less challenges are better, number one. And I think it should come, like, I'd love to get it to the point where the NFL had pass interference and you could challenge pass interference. And the players passed it, but really no one liked the rule. And basically the referees and the league decided, we're not going to overturn any of them. You guys go ahead and throw the flag 30 times. And after 30 of them, and they realized none of them got overturned, that maybe that rule just kind of goes away. It's there, but you're never going to do it. I would kind of like that with the goalie interference. Put it on the referees, make the referees make a call on the ice, and then live with that. Unless it's so egregious. And that's what the replay's for, is that 1 or 2 a season, not 1 or 2 a night, but 1 or 2 a season where the referee just flats out miss it. Because there's too many 50-50 plays. There's too much gray area. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yep. You tell everybody, go to the net, go to the net. You're there. Then the creases. I mean, what are you doing?
And well, listen, like I say it all the time, like goalies like goals too. Like I want my team to score goals. It's not like goalies are like, don't want goalie interference. They don't want they want everything to be protected and like we want guys to go to the net too, because our team can go score goals. It's just every once in a while there's a play that doesn't make any sense that gets called, and that flips everybody's mentality on how this calls or how it's being called on the ice, and it confuses everyone.
These guys are all so big. How tall are you?
I'm a 6'2" on a great day, 6'1 and a half, 6'1" usually.
Right there, baby.
When do they all start coming in at 6'5", 6'6"? Where I think the average height now is 6'3" is the average. Like you're under 6'3", you're considered a small goalie.
Yeah, and I mean, when I started, I was tall. So it's just, you know, it's the evolution. Obviously, the bigger you are, the more net you cover, the better off you are to be. So NHL teams are picking those guys. I think though, it's funny because there's still a lot of time to be had for a guy that's 6'1" or 6. You know, like there's different ways your body's built too. If you know, in that. I think there's been a little bit too much of a movement to, like, I think you can be too tall. Like I look at some of the guys that are out, like I was watching Vladar yesterday. I'm like, he's playing really well right now, but he looks too tall to me. Looks like there's like holes in different areas that are susceptible. But again, it's evolution. The taller, the bigger you are at a younger age, the more likely you're going to be a good goalie, and that just kind of continues all the way through.
Yeah, Ben Bishop was like one of the first real monsters to come into the league. Like not everybody had one. Now everybody has a 6'5", 6'6" goalie, and Hofer's 6'5", so the Blues have a guy who's big like that too. Listen, I think I remember you saying that Ovi never scored on you, right? Is that true? Did he ever
he got a few.
He did?
Yeah. He did, unfortunately.
I thought you didn't get one of those beers or whatever.
I didn't get one of those beers. But I think what I might have said was I should get a beer for him scoring on me. Where's the beer for the guys he scored on?
Yeah.
Oh, so because he handed out beer to everybody.
Yeah, all the goalies were like, it's fine, you know, like whatever, we contributed to your whatever, blah, blah, blah.
He's the coolest guy in the league.
Of course.
He's the coolest
not even
guy.
Close. Yeah.
So
he doesn't give a shit.
But I'm staring at Crosby's numbers.
Oh, God.
I'm like people don't even realize. He may get to 2,000 points. He may not. I don't know. He's at 1,750 something. Yeah. Could you see him getting to 2,000? Like, who's had the more impressive career in your opinion between the two?
Oh,
throw out the Stanley Cups and the gold medals.
Well,
although that matters.
I mean, yeah. Come on.
Well, if you factor those in, it's automatically Sid.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Like, are you really picking between, you know, I think I lean to Sid, but I don't, but I also think Ovi's the coolest person, like coolest character, coolest, like I put, you know, like he's more interesting than Sid. But Sid, you also go to some of the best players. Like some of the best players that I talk to here in Boston that talk about Sid in a revered way as well.
Oh, yeah.
And how hard he was to play again, like all of those things, and how he competed. And so it's so hard to pick, because I don't think anyone can no one's going to score 900 goals, how hard that is. But I'd be surprised if anyone has the longevity that Sid has had because he had to play, like guys might, like Connor might get to 2,000 points or so, like these guys, but the way Sid had to play in his first 8 years, and what he had to go through as an 18-year-old in this league,
guys were just
and he'd bitch.
They were abusing him.
Yeah.
Yes.
He would bitch and moan about it, and he got
was
critiqued
such a
for that
whiner.
too. Yes.
He
Always
whined to the
whining.
refs, and he got a bad rep early, and guys beat on him even more because of it early on.
Yeah.
Like he had to go, like if he started now, oh my God. You know, like
you see what
to
he
get
did to
100
Matthew?
points in 2007 is like 200 nowadays.
Yeah.
I can't get that out of my head. And that's the same with Ovi getting 50 in 07 or 50 in 08. Like that's literally like getting 100 goals nowadays.
I know.
He's got 3,000 hits, but Sid goes in the corners, like even the play the other day where he's in the corner and him and Matthew, who's a big kid, they bump into each other, and Matthew just bam kind of crumbles a little bit. Sid gets his balance, like that might not even be a hit, considered a hit if they counted it, but that's what he does. He's going to run you over.
Yeah.
Sid makes those one-on-one
Sid just
battles
comes out of the corner with the puck every time.
every time.
Isn't it crazy that Troy Terry doesn't have a hit? I mean,
It's
I'm
actually
trying
an
to.
incredible stat. Like
I'm trying. I watched him.
I don't like
Listen,
it.
I was in Anaheim a couple days ago, and I'm isolating my eyes on him when he's on the ice. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Oh, yeah.
Why isn't
What
he
are you
getting a
doing?
hit? Like, he's got the puck a lot,
Yeah.
but like, I don't understand.
So,
Like the
was-
guy, give him a hit, give him one.
No, earn it.
Mike Commodore and I were talking. We were laughing. Like, watch the first round of the playoffs. He's gonna have 6 hits in the first period of the first game.
Oh,
just
probably.
gonna come out destroying everybody like
Adrenaline.
Goalie, like just out of nowhere, just start drilling everybody. But I mean, I'm a guy like at this point. Obviously, it's really like I probably wouldn't want my kid to have that stat and have that number. Like that would kind of annoy me, but. Lean into it now, dude. Like you try and go as long as you can without getting a hit
Without
and play as
having-
Save your
many
body.
games. Just lean into it at this point.
Yeah, and you know what?
Embrace it.
I'll tell you this too. If you tell a kid that doesn't know how to hit, I don't give a damn if he's an unbelievable player. If you tell him to go out of his element to go try to hit guys, he's going to look foolish. And then that's how you get hurt. Don't get hurt. Keep doing what you're doing. Put the puck in the net.
Correct.
Make plays,
That's it.
you know. Although Andy did say he'd get a hit in the NHL game the other day.
I said in 82 games, I'd find a way to
I thought you
bump
said
into
one-
somebody.
I thought you said one
I said
game.
I maybe.
I thought you said
no,
one.
82 games.
Okay.
But the guy would have to have the puck for it to be a hit. That's the problem.
Right.
So you got to chase that
I gotta
puck
get
around.
there.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's-
Like I
D&D
may
enough,
not
D&D
get a
enough.
scoring chance.
It's hard to get.
I
the
may
guy
not
with
put
the
up a
puck.
point, but I feel like I don't know. Like, could
You
I
double one down?
if somebody
you doubling
fell
down?
down and had to get back up and it gave me time to get there, I could make contact and get one hit. Come on, Troy,
I know. He's scoring.
get a hit. He's had other. I looked at his past seasons. He's had seasons with like 20 something hits. You know what I mean? Like he has like
It's
delivered a hit.
It's pretty awesome.
Hey, who's the best goalie in the league?
Andre Vasilevsky,
Okay.
Who's the second?
Who's
best?
second? Yeah.
Igor Shesterkin.
Who's the third best? Sorokin?
It's pretty
Are
dang
we
good.
keeping the Russians?
Are we keeping the? Oh my god!
I would lean there. I would go there. I would honestly like right now. I would put Swayman. Swayman's number one in goal
Swayman's
save
okay.
above expected. He's been awesome. Number 3. That 3 gets harder for me. It's like 3 could be week to week, and like who I'm. Hellebuck. You probably have to put Hellebuck there. You've got many options, kind of like how the month is going on 3. But if I have to win a game tomorrow, it's not even close that I'm taking the big cat.
yeah.
I wonder what the Olympics will do for Hellebuck if he gets into the playoffs. If they're
Listen,
able to get in, like, I'm
would you
curious
guys-
what version we see.
I would not be surprised if win it like somehow. How is St. Louis in the mix? By the way, anyways, I woke up today. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And how is this happening again? Like, holy.
But the problem is, Razor, it's like Nashville and LA play each other tonight, so
I know.
somebody's getting 2 points. So
Well,
it's
that's
going
kind
to
of
be
what I'm
5
doing.
points at the end.
That's
of the
what's
day.
happening here in the East. Is like the Bruins are. Everyone was like, "Oh, they didn't win this weekend. They only got 1 point," but they're 6 up or 5 up, and teams are all playing each other. So it's the magic number's kind of like 1 point. And some
It's because this
like
Hofer is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
he's
guy.
awesome. He's awesome, and it'll be. I'm curious what they do with that situation. It feels like it can't be 1A, 1B next year. But going back to your question, what it does for Hellebuck, I think it relieves them come playoff time. So if Winnipeg gets in against Colorado, I don't love that matchup for Colorado. Like it won't be a 4-0 cakewalk. I think if Colorado's choosing, they want Nashville, they want LA. They do not want St. Louis. They do not want Winnipeg at this point right now. Like I think Winnipeg would be the most dangerous team to get in because of it's the exact opposite feel, pressure, and Hellebuck is house money big time.
Everyone wants Anaheim.
Correct.
They want Troy Terry not hitting him.
Well, that's it.
Their
That's
defense is so
Vegas
bad.
and Anaheim, if Edmonton pulls this out, like Vegas gets Torts gets a run here.
What's Vegas gonna do? Like, what's Torch saying to these guys? And like, what's the
I'd love to
difference?
know.
Like, it's
I would love
oh
to
my
know.
god. Just like, how are you gonna pump them up? Like, what are you doing differently than Cassie did? Like, what are you doing?
I know.
You know.
Hey, Toronto. I'm just curious your take on Toronto in general. Now they fired the general manager, which you don't see happen a whole lot during the season, especially down the stretch in the regular season. That almost never happens. You played there. There was a big discussion a few weeks ago. Is there way more pressure to play there versus? What's your take on them then when you were there and now in terms of playing in that environment?
Well, so yeah, it's not necessarily pressure, but there's so much more annoyance playing there. Yes, it's not even close to anywhere else. It's not even close. So whether it's there's pressure in the NHL everywhere. Everybody's trying to take your job if you're in the NHL. You have 2,000 people around the world trying to take your job. That's pressure. You have 20,000 people criticize every night. That's pressure. But Toronto, the best way to explain Toronto is it's 2 ways I explain it. One, I won one night. We beat the New York Rangers. I'll never forget it. Beat the New York Rangers halfway through the season. We beat them 8-2. Okay. 8-2, hockey night in Canada. Henrik Lundqvist gets pulled at the other end. I give up 2 goals on 18 shots. They score, Jagger got like a garbage goal with like 6 minutes left to make it 8-2. Like just a nothing game. I was like, I haven't read the paper all year. It's football season. That was when paper, like I didn't have the internet. Like I had a BlackBerry. I'm like, oh, tomorrow I can actually read the newspaper. Like no problem. Nothing could be said about me. I literally open up the paper. In the first paragraph of an 8-2 win, it's like Sundin got a hat trick. Darcy Tucker had a goal and 2 assists, and Raycroft was very average, giving up 2 goals on 18 shots. I'm like, all right, threw the paper in the recycling bin, like right in the trash. Like, okay, I guess this is how it is. And then the other way is you would lose that game on Saturday night 8-2. You would have Sunday off. You would talk about it on Monday, 2 days later. So you'd have to talk about it Saturday night. You would have Sunday off. No one would bother you. You'd have to talk about it on Monday. And then you would have to talk about it again on pregame skate Tuesday morning. So it was just never ending. Like the annoyance part of it, it's relentless. And that's what's different. If you're in St. Louis or you're in Dallas or you're in Colorado, you talk about that 8-1 loss on Saturday, maybe some person asks you about Monday, just like how you would regroup, and then it's long gone. Where again, in Toronto, it's a 4-day ordeal for everybody. The Stolar's warm-up thing, that's a 5-day ordeal. People are talking about that. All of these things that happen just organically in an NHL season to every other team in the league that goes away in a day and a half is in Toronto for 5 days. That's the annoyance. That it's not necessarily pressure.
Yeah. We haven't dealt with Andy that because he's going to ask you questions like you can't believe.
Come on.
There are some guys.
Easy
I'm just telling you.
questions.
I'm just
I
telling you.
don't dig like that.
No, you don't. I'm still pumping your tires up. And now social media too, like shit, you could be in Columbus and fuck, you'll have, if somebody wants to get you, they'll get their people on you, and now you're getting hit from a different way. But you still get benefits from playing in Toronto. When things are good, they're good.
Oh yeah.
100%.
You know, that
Yeah, there's
the fan
nothing
base-
better than being in like when
No
I was in
shit.
Vancouver, we won. It was nothing better. Like
Yeah.
what a place. It was
The
incredible.
Twins are
It was-
fucking dominating. You're part of
Yeah.
that. You know,
Oh, it's just just absolute blast every single day.
Didn't you wave to the crowd in Toronto?
yeah.
I did that night. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
What
fun.
was that? What was that all
fantastic.
about?
That was my first game back, and the Twins. So for what Lou wasn't having it that night. He gave up 3 in the first, so we're down 3-0. Again, hockey night in Canada, in Toronto. I'm back. I'm good. Like I'm sitting on the bench. I'm playing in Ottawa 2 nights later. I know that already. I'm ready to go out with my buddies in Toronto after the game.
Yeah.
Like all set. 3-0. I'm like, he's not going to put me in. There's no way
Oh,
AB's going to
shit.
put me in. So sure enough, I get the tap. I'm like, oh boy, this will be great. Back in Toronto, we're not feeling it tonight. This crowd is going to absolutely lay into me. But fortunately, like you said, we had the Twins and we came back and won 5-3. I don't give up a goal, 5-3. So there was tons of Vancouver fans there that like I was liked in Vancouver. I carried loose clubs all season, but I think because Toronto didn't like me, Vancouver liked me. So the people in the crowd really were like fired up at the end of that game. So I went for a little Stanley Cup skate. At the
Hey,
end of the
good for
game.
you.
Yeah.
Hey, did you ever blow up? Like, did you ever sit there and the pressure's on you? Maybe shit's going down at home. Maybe everything's kind of boiling up and they just keep annoying you. And you're like, fuck it. I've had enough. have you blown up ever?
In the media scrums?
In
you
the
mean?
media scrums, or just like
no,
you got.
I unfortunately, like at times I was too passive aggressive. I probably would have been better off snapping, but I always went out. I always stood up to it. I always was out there. It would just you get a question that would annoy you, and it would be like, I should have snapped rather than done the Austin Matthews thing. You know what I mean? Like there's times when I see that I'm like, oh, it'd be better just to yell at that guy and say that's stupid rather than act like it was a stupid question and give him a stupid answer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think doing what you did is probably better. Now, if you went and you blow up on a guy, they're going to turn on you way more.
Austin's like, I don't know, Steve. You already asked me
You
that
already asked me
15
that.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did.
100%. Yeah.
Yes,
That's what he would
clever.
It's Captain. Matt's never did that.
No, you think they'll get him out of there? You think he's gonna get out of Toronto eventually?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, a year or two from now. Next year, whatever.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah.
Where's he at, you think? Like, will he ever get close? I mean, he may never score 69 again. You career it at some point. But is he a 50-goal scorer again in his career? Like, what's happened to him?
50's a lot, isn't it?
50's a lot. 40.
The 69
what has
he
happened to
got
him?
was-
Yeah.
I mean, he's had the wrist and hand. Like he's not. It's been documented, right, that he's not shooting the puck as hard. Like it's there. So something's off. But the reality is, if he's on a good team and he's got some people around, he's going to score 40 minimum. Like that should be an easy 40. He's not getting Ovi. There was a time where everyone was like, "Oh, look at Matthews. He's tracking to get Ovi." It's like he's not getting Ovi, guys. And now he's really not getting Ovi. But he's going to go somewhere, and inevitably he's going to score 40 goals for the LA Kings in a year and a half.
But what Toronto's going to want in return, they're going to approach it like they're trading the 69 goal scorer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're losing the deal. They're losing the deal no matter what, right? Because it's going to turn into the situation with Marner where he'll just wait it out and go wherever he wants. If you guys aren't you're going to have to trade me to where I want to go, just like Panarin and Taylor Hall. You're going to so yeah, the Leafs are going to lose the deal, and it's everyone's going to go nuts about it. It's a Tree Living's probably in a good spot not being there anymore.
Hey, what should we know about Pasta? You mentioned Ovi, the coolest player in the league. Pasta's not
seems pretty
far
cool.
behind, man. He's right there with him. If not, I need one of those hats he's got going on too.
I
That
like him,
logo's
man.
pretty sick. But I love Pasta. I love watching him play. His personality's unbelievable. What's he like to be around every day?
Well, I think the number one thing with David that I think about and I've seen more and more every year is his competitiveness is off the charts. Like he has his hats, he's got more style than anyone in the league, to your point. Like he's got Ovi style. He doesn't try. He's just David. He's just pasta. Like he's not trying at all. He wears whatever he wants. He doesn't think about it. He just, that's what he is. He's just cool. But his competitiveness is off the charts, and his will to win is really high. I think that gets overlooked with his kind of how he started and kind of goofier. Like I think he's gotten more serious as the last couple of years gone on about the on ice product and like being a leader. He's taken on a leadership role in a big way, and answering questions and talking and not being aloof to those things. But then you flip it over and he's just like the smiley, happy, I just score goals guy.
How's that Zadorov? I always watch him, man. Like he's always in the mix. He's chirping. He's hitting.
Oh yeah.
He's
laughing.
He's a throwback.
He doesn't give a fuck about any post game. He's like, I'll tell you what you want to. He doesn't give a fuck. I like that.
Yeah. No, he's a throwback. He came over, played in London in the OHL.
That's
didn't
right.
come. Right. He's a Russian guy who came over and played junior hockey and embraced it. Like that's what he is. He's really found a good groove here. Last year, he came on strong at times. He said the team was struggling and he was saying things, but he was kind of struggling too. This year, he's tightened himself up. He's now a leader, and now that he's good at saying the honest things, and now it's coming from a good place. And then on the ice, like he adds to the bully factor. Like I go to this point of the playoffs when you're playing a 7-game series and Zadorov's out there chirping, and what are you going to do about it? Like what are the Buffalo Sabres going to do about Nikita Zadorov if he decides to chirp and talk and punch and cross check, and like what are they going to do physically? There's no one out there that can do it. So that's where he's a big part of that idea of being hard to play against for me.
They've changed Razor in Buffalo. Now
Yeah,
they stand up for each
I love
other.
Carrick, and I love that.
I like it. It's good for hockey.
But and I'm pumped for Buffalo. I'm just not sure that they have 3 guys that can handle that all the time.
I get you.
They might be able to score on the power play and beat them, but physically, there's really no one in the East that matches up.
Are people in Boston talking a lot about this Toronto draft pick scenario? Where in Toronto it is like, hey, they keep the pick if it's in the top 5, or they lose it in the top. What is it again?
They're talking a lot less about it here than they are in Toronto. But
Okay.
that's to be expected, of course.
Yeah.
It would be nice, I guess. People will recognize, I get when and if they do get an early, they do get the Leafs pick. If that falls in their hands, that will be the story. But right now, it's kind of all playoffs, and it's probably not as. People don't get into the weeds as much here in Boston. Like it's a great hockey city, but I'm not sure everyone's really focused on draft picks all the time. It'll be interesting. I mean, I guess the Leafs have to tank. It's just they're kind of running out of time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to let you go, but in a minute,
great, by the
man.
way.
You've been great, dude. We appreciate it. I know you got a busy day ahead of you.
Yeah.
But I got to ask you this so we don't get chirped by the listeners, whatever. You get traded to Toronto. Rask comes the other way. You guys know each other pretty well, you and Tuukka, right? So how often have you guys chatted about that? And how do you look back on the actual trade? Like, were you surprised to get moved at the time? You obviously had a great rookie year.
No, everyone was getting moved. Joe got traded. Everyone was getting Nick Boynton. We were all getting dealt. So I was excited to go at that time. The Bruins hadn't got Zdeno Chara yet. They hadn't got Claude Julien. Patrice was still 18. So there was a long way to go at that time. And yeah, Tukes and I play golf once a week. We hang out all the time. He lives, 2 miles from me. So we see each other all the time. And it doesn't really come up because it doesn't really have anything to do with either of us. Like it's a funny, like neither one of us care. Like it's just a funny thing that's been ginned up, I guess. Of course, it's Toronto. I laugh at the fact that people think that if they had Tuukka instead of me, they would have won like Stanley Cups. Like, what about Zdeno Chara, Bergeron, Krejci, Lucic? Nathan Horton, so it's
Marchand.
You go look at the rosters of the
shit.
Toronto Maple Leafs, and no, I'm not going to say a team that I was on. Like, go look at the Leafs roster in 08 and 09, and then look at the Bruins roster in 08, 09. Like, I did Tukes a big favor by him getting traded for me, because if he had stayed in Toronto, it wouldn't look the same.
Hey, you play with Matt Sundin. You play with the Sedins. You play with great players everywhere. Where are you putting Bergeron among and he was a young kid, rookie, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm so interested in Patrice Bergeron. He's like the perfect player, perfect captain, perfect teammate. You know,
he's a perfect person. He's even better. All of those things, he's even better in real life. Like, and I'm not like, there's nothing like I can't say that loud enough or long enough. Yeah, so Bergie, of course, it's a little different, right? Because again, he was 18. We were roommates for 18 and when he was 18 and 20, like we were roommates nonstop, hanging out together, the whole thing. He was barely speaking English, and he'd really only speak English with me because he was a little nervous about it. And but I knew right out, like he was so much more mature than me. I was 22 and he was 18, and he was like putting me to shame, right? Like I knew this guy was going to have a longer career than me, the way he acts and the way he's a professional. But I didn't play with him through like the great times.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't play like Mats. I saw Mats do it every single day. I saw Joe Sakic at the end of his career, Brian Leach, the Twins. So those guys stand out a little more, but in hindsight, and then watching the back end of Bergie's career from the media posts, like Bergie's my favorite teammate of all time when it comes to Hall of Famer and being that guy. You know, it's him, Joe Thornton. Those are my, Jumbos. Those are the two guys.
Jumbo.
So we hear all the time about
Jumbo just keeps it fun, man.
So I saw Jumbo this winter. It's just like there's literally nothing better than seeing Jumbo for, even if it's 15 minutes. It just makes you have the best week of your life. He's the best.
I heard nothing but good things about him, man. God dang.
All right,
dude,
man.
you're the man. We appreciate it,
it,
dude. Seriously.
Love it, guys.
Appreciate it.
Keep up the great work, Andrew. Appreciate it. Hey, listen, last thing. Frozen Four. Who you taking? Who's coming out of this thing?
North Dakota is going to beat Wisconsin. And then, man, I hate picking against Denver, but I feel like Michigan's pretty good. I'll take Michigan over Denver, even though that does probably not going to happen.
And then who wins the final? Who's cutting down the nets?
Michigan will beat North. I think whoever wins Denver, Michigan's going to win the title. So then I'll go to that too.
And college hockey's in a good place. I know Bucci had some comments the other day.
I think the nil and like there's something's gonna have to be done, because teams here in the East can't compete against Big Ten money. It's just impossible. So something's gonna have to give, I think. But I mean, there's superstars in college hockey. That's a good thing.
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt about it, baby.
All right, man.
Hey,
all
the
big
best. Dog. Be cool.
That was Andrew Raycroft, baby.
Let's go.
Appreciate him for taking the time to join
right.
us. Lots to be proud of with his career. Does a great job in television, man.
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah. No.
And
he's played for some teams too. He learned a lot. He's been through a lot.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Been up top, been down, been traded for different things.
Yeah.
Been in the mix a lot. So played overseas as well. So.
Yeah, dude. He's been a part of everything. And now he's a big part of the Bruins coverage, and
they're doing
obviously
pretty damn good.
The Frozen Four too. Yeah. So good stuff with the one and only Andrew Raycroft, man. Appreciate him joining us.
Hell yeah.
Presented by Stiefel. Stiefel brings us the Camistrick podcast, where success meets success, Cam.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Stiefel, baby.
Save your mind.
Firstform.com/Camistrick. Use our link and use it today. Get the First Form products that best suit your needs and your lifestyle. Because First Form is a lifestyle. Check it out today. Blue Note Roofing. 314-920-5713. Call David Novak today.
Damn right.
Talk some pucks with them, too.
Talk them tornadoes.
Talk tornadoes, man.
Son of a bitch.
Man, if you're dealing with anything, if you're in that path, man, take cover and be careful and be safe, man.
Don't be aloof.
Don't be aloof, because I've been through it, too.
We know.
I had my fence.
You've been aloof before.
Oh, jeez.
What's happening? What's going on?
How dare you? Window World, baby.
Let's go.
800 get windows.
Getting hot.
800 get windows. Oh my God, I need I need the heat kept outside.
Yes.
I don't need it coming into my
It'll
house.
cost you money.
So get some new windows and get the best quality windows you can get.
Yes.
At the best prices
Save
from
money.
Window World. JB and company, everybody over there.
Hell yeah.
Gemma. We'll do some skating videos, Gemma.
Oh, God, please.
See if my shot can break a window from Window
You
World.
and her need to do a skills competition. God.
She's a great skater.
She's going to own you, dude.
Have you seen her skating?
Yes.
Great skater.
I know.
Like she's got that edge work, you know, where you skate, like your legs are, your
Andy,
feet are out like this.
last week, thought he would be able to get a hit in the NHL. I'm like,
Oh, I ran it by a lot of NHL players. They agree with me.
Oh, shit. Shit.
They agree.
How?
That's why a lot of them are like, I don't know, how could this kid have 0 hits?
No.
They agree that I could get a hit over 82 games, bump into somebody and get a hit. What if the player you're chasing down coughs the puck up, overskates, and has to stop?
You couldn't even get there.
What if he falls down
You'd
and
be
gets...
like this. A circle in the neutral zone because they'd be going up.
What if he falls down and gets back up?
You fall into somebody because you're going, like, no, I'm saying you're going to get a skilled hit. Like, you're going to get a skilled hit.
What are you talking about? Skilled? It's one hit in a season.
Yeah,
one.
They don't count some things. Like, if you just jump in like, and they hit your hand, that's not a hit. They're not going to count that. You got to fucking find a way to get your timing down to hit a guy.
I'm not
you
saying
ain't doing
I'm not
that.
saying it would be easy automatic. I'm just saying a lot of players.
A lot of players.
They just feel
Let's ask them.
The fact that they have 0 hits.
They're chirping Troy Terry more than they're chirping you.
Exactly.
It's not like about you.
Exactly.
I'm talking about you more than Troy Terry.
Okay.
They're just saying, like, yeah, sure, Andy. But in reality, when you said that, I'm like, you know how fucking hard it is?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
And I would think.
No, obviously
I would think
don't.
the odds are against
Obviously
me. I said I would not. I probably could see myself not
Sorry
getting
about Troy
getting a shot,
Those
not
guys
getting
are
a
talking
scoring
about
chance.
fucking Troy Terry and like, yeah, Andy, you sure. But me, I'm looking at it like, if you were out there and you had to play a game and you think you're going to try to record a hit, you'd look foolish. You would be so fucking far behind. It's disrespectful. That's
Fine. Okay. Well,
I love you.
Not trying to be
no,
disrespectful.
but
Don't take it to such a.
I said something stupid about Army.
Yeah, you did.
I did. And you fucking went at me, and I agreed.
I didn't go at you.
No, you're like, that was a stupid take. I go, you are 100% right.
Yeah.
I admit that. That was a dumb take by you, because if you sit back and look at it, it's like, dude, you would be spinning in circles
outside
like a
of
fucking
money
top.
and ego. Money and ego.
Yeah.
Why would you want the Toronto job? They don't have a lot of good players in the system. They don't have great prospects. They don't have a lot of draft picks. They're not good.
Is ego like, I like to be in control of one of the best franchises? Is that ego?
Well, you get a lot of attention.
Is it
is
it purely ego, or is it like, I work my ass off in the hockey world my whole life, and I've watched them as living in Canada and this Toronto, all the historical aspects of wow, I would like to do that. Is that ego?
I'm sure. Well, because it's not a great job.
I know, but it's a respectful job. I don't know.
Fine.
I'm
with you, dude. It's an iconic brand in pro sports.
So, like, is that ego thinking that I could take control of that? I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not chirping you.
Yeah. I'm
your
just throwing that out there.
That's a good question, 100%. You're absolutely right. I'm just trying to be different with it.
Fine.
Like, I don't know. I think if somebody does take it, maybe it's not like.
The preferred window of the St. Louis Blues.
Oh, yeah.
And the official window of the Kansas City Chiefs. Window World, baby. 800 get windows.
Let's go.
Spas and more. We put the in spa. Check out their locations. And get a new hot tub, get a new sauna, get a new cold plunge. Get something to turn your backyard into the oasis of your dreams. You can do it with a spa from Spas and More.
You're damn right. We love them.
Angie Hess, flat out getting it done.
Yep.
We love her.
Can't
and
wait
we
to get
love
mine.
Spas and More. And I need a hoodie too.
Yeah.
I'm
Really
just
nice.
I'm
Look
just
at
saying.
the inside of this.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah. I have a nice one too from the first one.
What size is that?
Medium. Nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say there was.
Spas and More, baby. Easy Tiger. Check out EasyTigerAZ.com.
Get that mind right.
Get that mind right. Get the cannabis that you deserve with the high potency smooth, deliverable flavor. And you can find something that's best for you. You like the edibles, you like the chocolates, whatever it is. You know, not everybody
down,
wants
whatever you want.
Yeah, so whatever it is you're looking for. And if you're in pain, you're sick, you have an illness, dude.
Sure. Wants to chill. Yeah. Anxiety, whatever it is.
Whatever.
Yep.
Anxiety is another one too. All right, Cam. Hope you enjoyed this edition
Love
of
you
the Cam
guys.
and Strick podcast.
Check out our
Hope all
YouTube.
of you did. Check out David Payne, the famed meteorologist from Oklahoma. He's got a lot of interesting content out there on the interwebs and everything
guys.
else, man. Well, we got a great
See
show
you.
for you next week as well.
See you, dudes. Love you guys.
Enjoy the stretch run.
Later.
Peace.
Yerk! Let's go! Cam's a shit kicker, 2 bombs in the lead. Soul dragging cougars, no time for fatigue. And he's a shit talker, stirring up the show. Never played a shift, but he's ready to go.